It's the 3-4 game tonight at Rexall Place. It is Brad versus Brad. The winner moves on to the semifinal. The loser goes home at the Tim Hortons Brier.
Look at that. What a shot. What a shot. That could be the kind of shot that saves your Brier. It has been a great week for Brad Gushue, starting 7-0. Newfoundland and Labrador shot to the front, securing a playoff spot. Now, can Gushue continue his march to a championship? Oh, he touched them all. That'll do. Brad Jacobs is back. The crew from the Sioux nailed down their spot last night. Back in the playoffs for the first time in 3 years. Does Northern Ontario have the right mix to make it happen? Their focus, simple. A win locks you into the semifinal and a chance at your first tanker. The Battle of the Brads, Newfoundland Labrador, Northern Ontario. A 3-4 game on a Saturday night at the Brier.
It is Saturday night in the City of Champions. There is Rexall Place, the Tim Hortons Brier, and tomorrow night we will crown a champion inside the building. Always exciting here, the 3-4 game championship weekend. The players getting piped out, led by Brad Gushue and Newfoundland and Labrador. He has been a phenomenal skip all week long, making shot after shot. Right behind him on his new look team, Brett Gallant, former Canadian junior champion. He has also looked fantastic. Taking him on, Northern Ontario. Brad Jacobs, just a few years ago, played in that 1-2 game, was a bronze medalist. This is first ever 3-4 game. Neither of these young men have ever won a Brier title. So the stage is set, and what a chance as the winner moves on and the loser goes home. So glad you're with us on this Saturday night. I'm Brian Mudrick, and when you think of Brad Gushue, you think 2006 and Olympic gold. What a moment that was. Well, he's always wanted to win a Brier title. At just 32 years of age, already his 10th appearance. Last year was his worst ever showing. He was below 500, but what a rebound. He's back in the playoffs. Keep in mind, he also once lost in this thing all the way back in Hamilton, and he lost to Glenn Howard, so you know he wants to rebound. And speaking of losses, we didn't see this coming. Earlier today in the 1-2 game, Glenn Howard, he was on cruise control. Up by 2, coming home in 10. You see the 2 red stones belonging to Jeff Stoughton just try and make 1 goal away. But it's the worst case scenario, hits his own stone, and now 2 remain. And all Jeff Stoughton needs to do now is to draw the paint. You remember, last night the crowd was all over him. Well, earlier today, the crowd, they were behind him. And Jeff was worried, maybe light out of his hands. This is a full team effort. Carruthers, Nichols, out comes Johnny Mead. A big scrub, and listen to Rexall. They urge him on and they get it in there. And the fans loving it, and what a turnaround from going to almost having to play in a tiebreaker to advancing now all the way to Sunday's final. And that brings us to how we got here. Of course, 7-6 the final for Manitoba. Manitoba off to that final tomorrow. The 3-4 game tonight, Newfoundland Labrador versus Northern Ontario. The winner moves on to the semis. The loser goes home. With more on the contest, Vic Rauner.
Hello, Canada. Linda Russ alongside. Brad Gushue is the father of 2 small children, but really he's the father of 5 when you consider the youth of his team.
Yeah, very experienced Brad Gushue. He's like the mentor, the guide, almost the on-ice coach for this team. You think it might detract from his performance? Not at all. He's been spectacular. 89%. Number 1, tied for that position, a great plus-minus. What a week he has had.
One of those so-called youngsters at 23 years of age, Brett Gallant, throws the 3rd stones, former Canadian junior champion. How's he fit in, Russ?
Well, at the start of the year, not so good. They struggled a lot. As a matter of fact, Brett was moved down to 2nd stone, which they flip-flopped 2 or 3 times with Adam. But at this Brier, oh my goodness, for a rookie, his demeanor is what gets me. He's not just a shot making, but he's so calm at such a young age. Works well with Brad.
Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs, you've got to know when to go, and sometimes he'll go at the oddest of times.
Yeah, you have to know your strength, and the strength for Northern Ontario is the hitting game. They are superb at that game. But they got out of it in their 3 losses. Yes, they ended up at 8-3. But in the 3 losses, they gave up 24 points. Twice they gave up 3 in the first end. They have to lower the risk, play more hits.
It's interesting he has Ryan Fry throwing the third stone. Ryan Fry, having played a couple of seasons with Brad Gushue. How has Ryan fit in?
Well, he's helped them big time. It's been the best season for Brad Jacobs this year. It's most money they've ever won. The front end is also different because Ryan Fry slots in there, and it puts the Harners down in the front end position. The Harners are playing so well, it's helping Ryan Fry be better. It's helping Brad Jacobs be better.
Saturday night at the Brier in Edmonton. It's the 3-4 page playoff. Northern Ontario against Newfoundland, Labrador.
Yep.
With the last rock, run it back. And bounce it. Oh, what a brilliant shot. Brad Gushue. What's he got? He picks it out. The Harnden brothers, here they go. Oh, he touched them all. Touched them all. That'll do.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Thank you for making us Canada's favorite coffee.
Thank you, Canada. For almost 50 years, we've served our premium blend coffee. We make sure every cup is 20-minute fresh and served with a smile. But what really makes our coffee special is you. Because every day, coffee lovers all across Canada choose Tim's over any other. So thank you, Paul, Emmanuel, Julie, Alicia, and the millions who've helped make us Canada's favorite coffee.
Hey, ever feel like your workday's never done? Newsflash, if you're driving a pickup, it's not. Because the second you're off the clock, you're dragging the dunk tank to the Fall Fun Fest. F-150 with EcoBoost to the rescue. It delivers the best combination of towing and fuel economy. So you get the power to do all the heavy lifting, and you won't get soaked at the pump. No other truck's hitting that. Step right up. Introducing the new 2013 F-150.
Get back into all the fast-paced, hard-hitting action with NHL Center Ice on Bell TV. Order the NHL Center Ice package today, and you'll score up to an amazing 600 games this season. With most in stunning HD, you'll feel like you're right in the game. To order, call 1-877-366-6988 and get the lowest price ever. It could be your best acquisition all season. Bell, watching hockey just got better.
Why would you fly WestJet on business? Let's just say it'll impress the big boss man. Earn valuable WestJet dollars with WestJet rewards that you can use for moments that really matter. Find out just how rewarding a rewards program can be at westjet.com/rewards.
One car travels towards an intersection with wipers that streak and clog, while another travels towards the same intersection with wiper blades that don't let them see clearly. But between them, the Michelin Man with new Michelin Stealth wiper blades. A revolution in wiper blade technology, combining SmartFlex construction for superior windshield contact with proven hybrid blade design for clog-free performance in rain, ice, and snow, helping you steer clear for the road ahead. New Michelin Stealth wiper blades, a better way forward.
Canadians are crazy about curling, and so are their kids. Thanks to the Capital One Rocks and Rings program, thousands of kids across Canada have learned about curling in their elementary schools. From coast to coast, Rocks and Rings has kids screaming, "Hurry hard!" and having a great time doing it. Our instructors get kids active and excited to learn about a new sport. The kids love it, the teachers love it, and the best part is, the whole program comes to you. To get Rocks and Rings in your school, visit rocksandrings.com.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Ford. Go further by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best, and by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Newfoundland, Labrador, Northern Ontario. One will go through to the semi. The other will play for a bronze medal. Time to meet the teams now. Brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 19 years.
Hi, I'm Brad Gushue, skip of Team Newfoundland Labrador. At lead is Jeff Walker. At second is Adam Casey. At third is Brett Gallant. And we curl out of the Valley Haley Golf and Curling Club in St. John's, Newfoundland.
Hi, I'm Brad Jacobs, skip of Team Northern Ontario. At lead is Ryan Harnden. At second is EJ Harnden. At third is Ryan Fry. And we curl out of the Sioux Curlers Association in Sault Ste. Marie.
Now, both these teams finished with 8-3 records, similar to Manitoba. But Manitoba, because of the draw to the butt throughout the week, they were awarded second place. Newfoundland Labrador awarded third place, so they've selected the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones. Northern Ontario had the choice. They got the rocks, so they flicked yellow. So to get us underway in this 3-4 page playoff, the Northern Ontario lead, Ryan Harnden.
Nice and tight. Good line.
The only difficulty for Ryan this year is he was also very good at the hitting game, and he's had a little struggle getting the draws in the right spot. He makes all kinds of guards and draws, but in those losses, he had the tendency to come deep on the come-arounds, and so that will be something they'll really want to focus in on in this game.
Didn't come deep on that one. They called the guard. He threw the guard, so it's game on right off the bat. You usually see in a sudden death game a little more conservative play. Northern On's going to try to force the issue right off the bat, which Brad Gushue is not going to be afraid of either.
He's good. Yep. You gotta go. Hard, he's curling.
You know, we make fun of Brad at the age of 32, Brett Gallant, Adam Casey, they're both 23, Jeff Walker. He's the oldest of his curling sons at the age of 27. All right, let's take a look at what you think these two teams, their approach might be.
Well, I think for Newfoundland and Labrador, they're going to be slightly more aggressive, and that's fine. But I think you set up with guards, but watch that bailout point. They've done that beautifully during the week, and Brad Gushue makes the key draws. For Northern Ontario, I don't think they should put up as many guards. Play in, do not get moved into the come-around game. Really bail out early if that happens.
The game plan is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures.
Nice shot there to remove the stone that was partly under cover. Well done. So simplified the situation, which is a good thing for Northern Ontario.
Hair solid.
We are on the same sheet C, as we played the 1-2 earlier today. We'll play all the remaining games on this particular sheet of ice. What would these two teams have learned, Russ, from watching that Manitoba win over Ontario?
Well, that shot right there, for instance, is one thing. I believe this is the straightest sheet. It's certainly straighter than A, no question about it. And that spot right where Brad has the broom now, edge of the four-ish, curling into the button. If you overthrow this hack weight board waiter, you can miss this easily wide. And not a lot of curl. A little more curl to the wings. You can vary in certain spots around tight guards if you have the perfect weight, but this is a pretty straight spot here.
Whoa.
It's always interesting to see the same tendencies because you do know they scrape, of course, and re-pebble between every game, so you expect some of those spots to disappear. But this one seems to have some little spots that we've seen over and over.
Okay. The other thing to factor in is either be different rocks than what we saw Ontario and Manitoba use, so there might be rocks that curl a little more than what we saw in the afternoon game.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Oh, sit. Oh.
Brad wanted to have that curl a little more to leave the corner guard in play. It really rolls so that it's no longer covering the circles.
Shot.
I guess we could have kept it a little closer, but
I might bail.
What?
I'll probably end up bailing.
Well, if you're going to play conservatively, this is the way to do it. The rock isn't even really covering the rings, but they're going to peel it out.
Yep. Please.
Now, you're not going to say that this is is too defensive, are you, for Northern Ontario?
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
Maybe not quite up to
You're not
speed.
going to have a lot of opportunities to force Brad Gushue playing that way, though. It's maybe going to be a run up and down the sheet end now, and you'll have to wait for 2 to do anything.
Wait's close. Might go a little.
Go early then.
Brad Jacobs and Northern Ontario get through this first end with a blank. They're 3 shots better than they were last time they played. So it's not a bad idea.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Hard.
That was draw 7 when the 2 played. The score was 9-8. That tied for the highest combined score. But it was the fact that Northern Ontario fell behind early that cost them. They actually played pretty well after that.
They did. They played great.
Yeah, they got 2 and 6, 2 and 8, 2 and 10 to tie it, and then it was 1 in the extra by Newfoundland Labrador. So the first half, first end really belonged to the team from St. John's. The second half, the team from Sault Ste. Marie.
Yep. Right up. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Lively rolls. Brad Jacobs yelled whoa and got ready to brush it to the corner. Got there by itself. Once they start spinning like that, they roll forever.
Good way.
Good numbers for Brett, but I think your point about his composure, in particular in the last few days, it's been remarkable. There's been a few mistakes. Adam Casey was struggling with the release in one game, and Brett just got into that hack and got his skipper out of trouble. Nice throw. Nice to get some of these underway. You have to think that especially the rookie Brad is nervous, but everybody heading out there into a sudden death final game in a big arena like this, single sheet, there's a few nerves around.
Changing up the turns.
Solid board?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like father, like son. Well, that is Jamie Corrad, the 5th player. Of course, Peter Gallant is Brett's father. And when you think of him and his 7 appearances for PEI at a Brier, I can't ever remember seeing him flustered.
Great point, Vic. He was exactly like that. Never too high, never too low on it. Just nothing was going to be earth-shattering out there. And played so solid for years.
In fact, Peter played in 9 Briers.
So we're not surprised this is a hit. We're a little surprised it's an in-turn hit. By far the majority of stones played by this team, Northern Ontario, are without turns. And when you look at Brad Jacobs himself, 95% on his out-turn hits and 77% on his in-turns. So you would expect to see more of those, but on a simple shot, he certainly can make them all.
All day.
You know, they have to be thinking this late in the week that people are thinking the same way you are, and Brad Gushue and Newfoundland are going to try to force him to an intern. So that was a good practice shot for him, because he might see a steady die to those.
Just be a little careful. This is a fresher path. So.
There's the mentor guide and on-ice coach I was talking about, just reminding them about the spot in the ice, getting them ready to brush.
Hair heavy.
Little bit.
Heavy board.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Heavy board.
Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Clean. Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice shot, Brad.
Shot.
Brad Jacobs already in the hack, ready to go, so knowing this is going to be a pretty simple shot, one way or the other. Save some time.
In his 6th Brier appearance,
Go, Ryan. Hard, guys. Right hard, Ryan.
it's his 4th straight Northern Ontario title.
Good sweep, guys.
Good sweep.
Had a terrific tour season, winning some $50,000, finishing 2nd twice. So this team from the Sioux Curlers Association came into this year's Tim Hortons Brier full of confidence.
It might come up a little bit, eh?
Yeah, a touch.
Probably needs to be a little bit more curler early.
Final stone and a wide open, up and down. First, Brad Gushue looking for the blank. And he'll get it. So a blank here in the first. It's the 3-4 Page playoff on a Saturday night at the Tim Hortons Brier.
This is how we do. Goodness. Turn the switch back on. Oh, what a block. Absolute madness. You kidding me? That should almost be illegal. Give me the rock. I'll slam it home.
The Madness begins March 21st on TSN and TSN2.
This is a basketball junkie's dream.
Can an insurance company be different? Can they focus on people, not paperwork? Can they treat insurance as a promise? Can they be there not only when you need them, but before you realize you do? At the Dominion, we take pride in being a different kind of insurance company. To us, that means doing the right thing, paying what we promised every time, and constantly preparing for the moment you need us, even if, hopefully, that moment never comes. Proudly Canadian for over 125 years. The Dominion. We're ready. We promise.
If the only thing you really know about your insurance is how much you have to pay for it, you need an insurance broker. Only a professional broker will be on your side, finding you the best insurance, handling every little thing for you, and helping in the event of a claim, so you can sleep easy. Your best insurance is an insurance broker.
Let a Golf Town expert help dial in your adjustable driver. Then it can actually do what it was built to do. For you. Yep, that's the one. Trade up to adjustability, only at Golf Town.
Cashmere bathroom tissue is inspired by the luxurious fabric that has defined softness for centuries. From the moment women first brushed it against their skin, nothing else has made them feel so exquisite, so indulged, so stylish. Because women have always known nothing feels like cashmere.
Canadians are crazy about curling, and so are their kids. Thanks to the Capital One Rocks and Rings program, thousands of kids across Canada have learned about curling in their elementary schools. From coast to coast, Rocks and Rings has kids screaming, "Hurry hard!" and having a great time doing it. Our instructors get kids active and excited to learn about a new sport. The kids love it, the teachers love it, and the best part is, the whole program comes to you. To get Rocks and Rings in your school, visit rocksandrings.com.
48 curlers began, all of them with a chance to drive away in a brand new 2013 Ford Fusion EcoBoost in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. And it all came down to a pair of familiar faces. Last year's champion Wayne Madaw, the hometown favorite Mark Kennedy. And on his last shot and trailing by 3, the Team Alberta second needed 4 points on the double takeout. And the roar of the crowd will tell the story. Kennedy nails it, hanging around in the 4-foot for the win. Mark Kennedy drives away a winner. His prize, a 2-year lease on this beautiful 2013 Ford Fusion and the title of Ford Hot Shots champion. It's much different when we get to championship weekend. Just the one sheet of ice in play. Everything else quiet. On a Saturday night, it's the 3-4 Page playoff game. Tim Hortons Brier. Blank on the board in the first. Newfoundland Labrador will once again have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones here in 2.
Just through, wait, good.
The call for Jeff is to come down to the stone in the house, first in, and then corner guard and center guard, and this is a freeze tap position.
Yep.
Trying to move it out with this weight.
Right over. Go.
It's interesting, the corner guard was played to the out-turn side. We just finished saying that we thought Brad maybe would force the play to the in-turn. The only thing is, if you watched the game earlier today, the 1-2 game, on the other side of the ice, that's where Glenn got into trouble in his last one and ticked. But earlier in the game, it was very straight. So maybe there's a bit of a question mark in their mind.
Good point. Jonathan Meade couldn't get around those corners coming this direction.
Oh. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Roll it. Fry. Go. It's really good throw.
That nice tap from Jeff Walker's opened up the ring, the entire rings here to score. Brad's going to roll away again. He can't get underneath, so if he hits it dead on, it just could give Northern Ontario a chance. He's going to roll away a little bit.
Weight's good. Just for
the ice is preventing him from getting underneath.
Well, it's kind of what they call edge on edge, where it's difficult without taking on that guard. So they're just going to try to roll away the first time. There's no hurry to get in behind.
He's right. Just roll away.
What?
A little turn to sit edge of the 4 on the tee line.
Okay.
As it gets higher here, when a roll's made, it's closer to being in front of the button, which is much more dangerous than back 4.
A hair more. Wait. Say wait. No.
Everybody's having trouble in this spot. Every game we've watched here just does not want to go hard.
Yep. Yep. Wow. Yep. 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 Yep.
EJ Harden.
No.
There's the jump.
Shot.
And it will just settle. Covering the pin. May have peeked out the wide side a little.
Good sweep, boys.
Stone.
Snuck out of air.
Well, the reason it's discouraging, it's still a lovely shot, beautiful roll, but the fact it rolled past the center guard towards the corner guard side means you can, if you're Brad Gushue, get the perfect hit and roll behind that corner.
It's interesting there. It seems to run so straight, and then maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet in front of the ring. Then it starts to bite, and it goes. And they can't get the brushes down fast enough to hold it.
Well, I don't think it's really carving hard there, so they're taking such less ice than they normally do.
There's that quiet roll, and now did he get it in behind the stone covering the edge of the 8?
Not quite. There's a small half, I would believe, open, and chance to roll back in the other direction.
My eyes watered while I was sliding.
Good position to get that roll, though.
Yep. Hair heavy. Yep. Heavy.
Playing third stones here in the second, Ryan Fry.
Heavy. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Roll or no?
No.
Oh, look at that thing roll. Keep talking about how lively it is. That's amazing. It rolled all the way out. Of course, good brushing by Brad Gushue to get it out.
I like the corner, too.
A little heavy?
I don't think he's going to come around his own.
Should curl pretty good here.
Up to speed?
I think so.
Now, this was tough with this much weight and the amount you could see of that stone, and there it goes. Right on top of it. I'm impressed with Newfoundland and Labrador, too. The positioning they have getting ready to brush in the house.
Quiet.
Yeah, I'd say very quiet. Wait for line if you can.
Copy.
Fred Gallant, who skipped the PEI team to a Canadian Junior Championship back in 2009. He is the winningest skip in Canadian Junior history, 48.
Get ready, Jeff. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Just ahead of Brad Gushue.
That's a good shot.
Nice weight.
I got to run in it.
I got a little piece of it.
Where do you run it? Good sweep. Run it. It's pretty good. He's got to go around or split the side.
I don't mind freezing.
What?
I don't like playing hot.
I like freeze or run.
Okay.
I don't mind running it.
Fry, roll this center.
Ryan Fry is so good at these shots, and it's the decision from the hack. They want to play the run back.
No. Yep. No. Yep. Whoa.
Oh, and he stuffed it. Ryan Fry tried to run it back. He stuffed it, pops out into the opening.
I don't know why.
for Brad Jacobs. Started off well, 4 straight, then lost a couple. In fact, lost 3 of 4 before getting it together. And on the final day, winning over New Brunswick and Nova Scotia to put himself into the Final Four.
I think right now, if you just get a piece under. Okay. He's hitting and rolling on the top one. We're still shot. Okay.
Sure.
Just kind of a third buried, top 12. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You don't normally want to group your rocks together
like
and give a great hitter like Brad Jacobs a chance to make a double.
Okay. The guard's over further, so. I like this.
Just getting a corner underneath. There is no double unless it's a raised double.
Don't need to. Don't need to. Don't need to. Line's a little bit tight. Don't need to go. Hold it.
Line's real good.
Top 8.
Line's tight if anything.
Weight's close. Still a little heavy.
Whoa,
it's okay. White in the 8 foot. White in the 8 foot. It's gonna overcurl, guys. Whoa. Just white in the 8 foot. Fully. Whoa, clean. Clean it. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just let it stop. Let it stop. It's overcurling a bit. Whoa, whoa. No, Jeff. No, Jeff. We're gonna give him a double.
Do not freeze.
Okay, that's pretty good.
To the top edge with a 8. For Brad Gushue, he has had a wonderful run to start. He won 7 straight, but then, think about it, he lost to Manitoba. He lost to Ontario, 2 other teams in the playoffs. He also lost to Alberta. And as you know, Russ likes to say he was leaking oil, and then he finally found the stopper and beat Quebec to put himself in.
He beat Quebec back on such a wonderful shot. He looked like he was going to win that game. He had a pick, and all of a sudden he was facing 4 rocks without hammer.
Got like
made a gorgeous triple to keep that game close and won it in the last end.
Deuce, you know?
Okay, they like the run. That's fine. You can't see much of that at all.
The talk was either the quiet hit and roll or the run back. Just to give you an idea how tough run backs are, Brad Jacobs has played 10 so far in this Brier and is 80% on them. That's a great number. But still, the more times you add rocks into the equation, they have to hit the front one right. There's some distance. You got 2 in the house you have to hit correctly to make the double. They got tough shots.
Very tough.
Yep. Nope. Whoa. No. Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Beauty.
Oh, beautiful. Ran it back, cracked it perfectly, gets them both.
Try one of those at home. That's so much harder than they make this look. Sticks it besides.
Come out with a good kick and we just let it go.
Yeah, try this at home. You'll have salt and pepper shakers all over your table.
That's right.
Just smashed into little bits.
Mine would come up there at the end too.
Here, children, try this. Nice. Way to go, Uncle Russ. Thanks very much.
One thing about Brad that's also been impressive is the fact that the opposition often have made great shots against him, and he regularly gets in the hack and makes a shot back. And that's a great sign. Great recovery from a big shot by the opposition.
Here, ball the hack. Whoa. Yeah. Hard. Whoa.
Brad Gushue in his first does have the last rock here in 2.
Whoa. Yep.
Good. And that's what you're talking about, Linda. He has run it and rolled it over behind the
real good shot.
Northern Ontario stone.
Thanks. Almost made it too good, eh?
He didn't run it quite so buried. It's a little bit off center, so the run back has to be made perfectly to leave the guard in front of it. Sometimes you like them to stick out a little more and tease them into something other than the run back, where the run back is made and it's not guarded.
Brad can also have this hit a little on the high side, hit and roll behind the corner. Would love to not only make it, but have something underneath.
Oh, yep.
Brad Jacobs again. Made one with his first. What's he got with his second? Well, of course he's got it.
So I guess if you're going to assess your game plan for the rest of this game, you know what not to leave Brad Jacobs. I told you 80% coming in, 2 perfect run backs in the second end.
And now forces Newfoundland and Labrador to the draw.
How disappointing is that? You know, you have a nice end set up. You
I don't think it's going to be
Brett
out there
Gallant
too
comes
long.
around quarter around so that there's no double. So he makes a raised double, sticks it. Brad makes a perfect roll. Now he's forced to a single with a great run back. Look in a pretty fresh spot here. That's about 8-10 inches wider than they went in practice.
Yeah, you can go.
Line's good. Road fairly wide.
You're out there pretty good, guys.
Road pretty
Fully
wide
foot
here.
is what he needs. Drawing against one covered.
Good. You're
Looks
wide.
light.
T-line.
Jeff Walker, Adam Casey.
Line's good. T-line. Line's good. Right on the T. Where are you? Easy. Whoa. T-line. T-line. Good shot, Brad. Oh, boy.
And there it is to the 4-foot Newfoundland Labrador. Get their single, but a couple of just super runbacks by Brad Jacobs.
Sanishevsky inside the Sports Center newsroom. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of the Brier. The next edition of the show comes your way at about midnight Eastern time. Here's a look at what we're working on for you. Penguins taking on the Leafs. Second period, Clark MacArthur holds and wires it top shelf past Marc-Andre Fleury, his 7th of the year. It's 4-3 Penguins after 2. Habs Lightning second period. Ryan Malone on the power play. He's got his 5th. It's 3-1 Tampa through 40 minutes. At the World Baseball Classic, Canada, Mexico, top of 9. Rene Tassoni gets hit by Arnold Leon. He heads to the mound. Catcher Sebastian Valle pushes Tassoni, and the bench is clear. It is all-out mayhem. Canada avoids elimination, though. They get the win at 10-3. And Tiger Woods has a 3-stroke lead after 3 rounds of the Cadillac Championship. All the highlights for you coming up later on SportsCenter after the Brier.
With Tim Hortons $1.99 breakfast time choices, you can't help but feel good. Like the ham and egg breakfast wrap, chock full of Bill, you know a good price when you see one. Or yogurt and berries, fresh with 100% smart choice, Cindy. Or try mixed berry oatmeal made with, Julie knows the score, and strawberry banana fruit smoothie. A blend of well done, Jane and Mark. You feel proud, smart, and proud. And for only $1.99 each every day and all under 300 calories, you can't help but feel good.
Before we got double miles with the Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me.
But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with the Aspire Travel World MasterCard?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
Here's a brilliant new emergency light that's 4 lights in one. The Reactor 4-in-1 emergency light with motion sensor. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. It's an ultra-slim, ultra-bright emergency light with a handy motion sensor, an LED flashlight, and a night light. When the power goes out, be 4 times as ready. The 4-in-1 Reactor emergency light with motion sensor. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Skiing in Whistler, cruising the Caribbean, curling in Vegas? Join My Curling Rewards for your chance to win one of 6 vacations, including Vegas for the 2014 World Financial Group Continental Cup. Visit mycurlingrewards.ca to enter.
Hit and stay Las Vegas style. 4 days of great curling, 5 nights hotel, all from just $663. Oh yeah, you've already hit the jackpot.
Battle of the Brads. Brad Jacobs, Northern Ontario against Brad Gushue. And Sault Ste. Marie's Brad makes 2 terrific runbacks.
This first one probably the best of the 2, if there is a better of the 2. Intern, funnily enough, we talked about how good he is with the outturn. So he's going to let us know how good he is on the intern. Straight back, bang, bang, sticks it, buried.
And then you get a hit and roll if you're Brad Gushue trying to get a deuce, so you need another run back if you're Brad Jacobs. This one straight back, you can stick it with a guard out in front, and look at that, forces the single.
The key shots are brought to you by Scotty's, Canada's favorite brand of facial tissue. Our season of champions, our championship weekend here at the Tim Hortons Brier, the 84th edition of the Canadian Men's Curling Championship. This is the 3-4 page playoff. The winner will go through to tomorrow morning's
Real good if it's tight.
semi-final against Ontario.
Whoa, let it work a bit. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Real tight.
The loser will play for bronze tomorrow afternoon. And then, of course, the final, Manitoba is waiting there tomorrow night.
Nice shot, Jeff.
Now, I wanted to make sure that center guard, if anything, cut off the side towards the corner. It does that. It does mean a corner does stick out of the stone in the rings.
Line's fine.
So they're trying to play down to it.
Right on it.
Yep, line. Hard line. Real hard line now, real hard line. Hard line. All you got for line. Hard line. Hard, boy.
Ryan Fry, E.J. Harnden on the brush.
Good sweeping, guys. Not a boy, Petey.
Right to the nose.
Boy, right. It's all right.
There's a very determined air about this Northern Ontario team. We said that some mistakes were made during round-robin play, including by Ryan Harnden, coming too deep, rolling off these kinds of shots. Great brushing, just by perfection. Nicely done.
Really hard. Halfway tight, hard. Whoa, then. Whoa.
Adam Casey as we play second stone.
We're just tight at the moment. Hey, you're over curling, so it's just want to leave it.
Whoa.
Just got to get in front of this a little bit.
Almost to it.
Whoa.
Not quite.
No, let it stop. Let it stop. Let it stop.
Sit.
Whoa. Okay.
Peel. Roll my way.
I like it.
Yeah, for a
Like
corner.
the double peel?
Yeah, and roll this way. Brad. Just here, though. Not.
You want to go this way?
Let's just get rid of them each.
Oh, yeah?
They're dead frozen, those
Fine
two.
with
So
that.
I'm rolling your way then, Fred? Yeah. Okay, peel.
If we're going this way, peel.
Yeah.
A little tougher double this way, I think. You can miss the second one pretty easily.
Hard. Yep. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Yep.
Nicely done.
Yep. That's good. That's shot.
Nice.
Opens up the run, then rolls the shooter to cover the wide side of the 12-foot.
Couple corner guards over there now that a nice roll to the left-hand side of the sheet will come in handy for Northern Ontario.
Yeah.
That wonderful freeze. They're in nice shape here.
Same as the last. Same as the last.
Hey, a little room early.
Be a little farther. Yeah, you got more line.
Line's
Real
pretty
tight.
good. Line's good.
Clean it.
How's line?
Clean.
Little finish maybe,
Clean.
Jeff. Not much.
Just clean, Jeff. Line's good.
Just clean it.
Real tight.
Won't out, won't out. Nice shot, Adam. Beauty good. Well done.
Shot stone is Newfoundland Labrador, sitting center line, top edge of the 4.
I don't think we need to do that.
I don't think we need to either.
Throw
I don't think that's good. Let's just peel. Straight peel.
What's not good about that? That's a great call.
Rolls in. Roll. Okay. If you like it. What did he say? It's a great
You have to
call.
be careful. We talked about this with the Ontario team.
Normal leg,
Sometimes
Brad.
that
Normal
input
leg.
gets into the skip's head, and Ryan Fry has tons of experience. They are all very knowledgeable.
go,
But
each.
Brad Jacobs looks very determined, has a plan, knows the sequence he wants the shots to proceed, and I think you have to let him go a bit now. It's not like he's calling a risky
It's good,
shot.
Brad.
No.
You throw the up weight and it doesn't make the run back, then you still can roll away.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
Yep. No.
One more time,
Great
and there
shot.
they go. And look at that. We'll
call,
spill
Brad.
the stone being run back too. Get the feeling nothing's safe
Great
here
shot.
if you're Newfoundland and Labrador.
That does happen too. It can affect your strategy. All of a sudden, I don't think Brad will have a problem with it,
just
but
hit and roll here.
you can get
Heavy
cautious after a while. It's like, do we keep leaving them these run backs? At some point in time, you're not going to make a shot like that, but they've made them all so far. Nice little grouping of yellow on to the left for Northern Ont.
Hack. Good. Just hack. Hack. It's close. Whoa. Just through the hack. Haven't got anything yet. Whoa. It's pretty close. No. This is not good. You gotta go hard. You're gonna have to go hard, Adam. Really hard. Should go, Adam. Go hard. Go.
Hard. Okay.
Not quite enough. Just pushes it back edge of the 8-foot.
Brad Jacobs calls all of a sudden a great one.
Yeah.
Speed's good.
Speed's really
Same as it's been.
It looks a little quicker to me.
That yellow one is behind cover. It might be a little port there for Brad Gushue, but still it's in a good spot, and you have other guards to use to come around, and that's what they're doing.
Just line.
Brian Fry.
Wait.
Interesting. In the earlier game, the 1-2 page playoff, both Manitoba and Ontario found the ice getting a little bit quicker as the game went on. And here in the third, I just overheard somebody saying it's a little bit faster.
Whoa. No, line. Yep. Whoa, yep. Whoa.
Shot, Brad.
Brian Fry
Too much ice.
draws the top four
Too much ice. Same way
to
as
sit
last
2
time.
with Lastrock. And all those to be bumped up, Linda, if you're Northern Ontario.
Run back, according to what we've seen so far. My goodness. Well, the other thing about that one coming in deep, if you can ever get this one in the face of it, try and play a freeze, then it really cuts down the circles, makes things like run backs not possible.
Line's really bad.
Gotta go.
Jeffy,
No,
then.
we can't.
We got it. We're just top 12.
Yep, go now. Hard.
Hard, Jeff.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Go.
Hard.
Go.
Hard. Go. Come on. Hard. Go. Hard.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good shot.
Well, they drag it there for second shot.
Yeah, both of them are really positive. Thought you were sliding pretty good on both, actually.
So a positive release means he was a little bit in net effect outside. Took a long time for it to come back to the line, and a little light. They couldn't brush it
I like that.
because of the
Because then
line.
we always have it.
Okay.
You like that, guys?
I do.
Top 12.
Just a little bit less. Yeah.
Try to get to the inside. That'd be very difficult. It'd be a great call. Don't want to line this one up with the red that was just thrown, though.
For Ryan Fry, his 6th Brier.
Top 12 if you can.
He went to the Brier with Manitoba and Jeff Stoughton back in 2007, and then spent time in
Yep, go now.
Newfoundland with Gushue, 4 of them there, and now in Northern Ontario.
Yep. Whoa.
Okay.
Not.
Good job.
Probably. Yeah, I should get a little bit of swing here. I think that's probably minimum.
I think we
for
should have
me.
gone in to where he's going.
You think
That?
we
No,
should've
because he
gone in.
could see ours. Like,
back button?
Okay.
Or
Back button, back forward type thing.
if it's sinking real good and we can leave it on the pin, it'd be nice, but
Yeah.
just need to get it sunk in there pretty
This
good.
is very tricky. He'd love to stay in
Same way
front
as
of
the
the
last
tee line,
time.
but to get it
Yeah, I think
buried,
so,
I think you're going to have to take it back a little bit. Trying to use the stones in the rings for protection, and that's always tough to
It
get
looks like a
hidden.
lot, if anything. Okay. I think we'll get some.
There is a little bit of a stagger there, Russ.
Yeah, a little bit, just enough. And they can. It's got to be so precise line-wise here. I'm going to tick off that top yellow and leave a red
right now.
double here. He's got to
Wait's
get by
pretty
the
here.
top 2 for sure.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Back button.
Top
Line's
four.
good. Wait.
Okay.
Yep.
Line's real good.
Line.
Yep. Hard.
You can go.
Walker and Casey on the brush, trying to
Hard line.
wrap it around now. Get around that stone, which is just top 4. Get it to the button. And now, stop it there. Stop it there. And it will. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yes,
Are we shot?
I believe they are.
Yes, slid a bit too far. Yeah.
yeah, straight draws.
Now they panicked a little bit because this was the first one that really started to take off. Needed to get it by, as Russ said.
I was thinking it wasn't quite that deep.
Just keeps going.
No, I heard all I heard was T line, so I figured we were good. Shocked to
It's
see
not like
it
they
go
could
that
get
far.
off it much more either, because the ticking was bad. So that's not a bad result. I don't think it hung on.
99% sure.
I thought he was going to stop.
Can't freeze though. You can score it on top.
Let's go, Brad. Let's make it.
You want to just bite the button? Yeah, like split right on the.
Right on the pin, really. Sweep for the tee.
Perfect world if you could somehow keep in front of the
Same as practice.
button. And use that. It'll be open, but you'll have that back one as a saver, the one that Brad just threw.
Brad Jacobs focused on the target. This is his first.
Sweep for tee. Sweep for the tee, eh? Got lots of lines. More than Brad's. Line's good. Got a curl. Got a curl. Got a curl. Yeah.
Northern Ontario does have the last rock, trailing 1-0 as we play here in the third.
Still wait. Top butt. Yeah, we can still wait. Sit. Sit. Curl. Carve. To it. Curl. Sit. Sit.
And to it they are.
Not bad.
But it's that much too deep.
Try to bury, or do you want to try to be?
No, I think you want to stay. Because if we're buried, he could probably pick it and get two.
Yeah, that's something.
So just a hair high.
Okay.
An inch.
Same ice, Brad?
Even, I don't mind a couple inches more.
Okay. That's, you're right here last one.
I know, but we need a half rock more out, right?
Good.
Yeah.
What is Brad's point here about rock position with this swimmer?
Well, it's all about the angle here. First of all, he's got to make it. This is a really tough shot. But what Brett was asking is, do you want it here or do you want it here? It's a big difference, because if you put it there, it looks good, but you might have an angle to come down if you're Northern Ontario and pick it clean and give up a deuce. So they're going to try to angle it just a little bit this way, and then any type of takeout's just going to jam right back on that yellow one.
And that's why I took a little bit more ice, so this is a slightly different spot. Guessing a little bit about the curl.
Let it
work a little.
Top four.
Whoa.
Final stone for Newfoundland Labrador of the Valley Haley Country Club in St. John's. Jeff Walker on the left. Adam Casey on the right, trying to lock it on. Brett Gallant saying, come on, gonna lock it on, leave it on the corner, take it right down, just like that.
It's good or not. I don't know if it's good or not.
Now it looks really good. Is it in that spot that you think it can be just sort of picked out?
Well, the perfect world. You'd love to have it about 1.5 inches, 2 inches wider, but my goodness, what a great shot. First of all, it's almost frozen, which makes it tougher, but Mr. Jacobs can throw it hard enough to get it out of there, but he can hardly see any of that rock. Look at this. You just draw a straight line down here, how close it's got to be to those guards.
Yeah, this is still not going anywhere.
Whoa.
Final stone.
Yeah. Whoa.
Brad Jacobs.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah.
Northern Ontario, all on its own. Has he got a pick? Oh! Sideways. Calling Dr. Jacobs for surgery. Wow. Northern Ontario will pick up their deuce. You bet.
In November, 24 curling teams will have the same dream: to leave Kitchener with a ticket to Winnipeg and one final chance to represent Canada in 2014. The action will be intense. The tickets are on sale now. You gotta be there.
World Financial Group is now WFG. We're a financial services company that offers one of the best business platforms to people who want to build rewarding and long-lasting financial services businesses. We're a company of integrity, honesty, and reliability. We're changing the financial services industry for the better. We are the platform to your success. We are WFG.
What would happen if we told Canadian families that we were taking away their Purex bathroom tissue?
Mom? Mommy!
Ma! You got the wrong... honey!
Why isn't there any... Mom, where's the...
Arre, Mommy G!
Going somewhere? Western Canada's #1 selling bathroom tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort.
For tough cleaning jobs that still require a gentle touch, use the reusable Natura Wonder Cloth. Made from 100% natural wood fibers, antibacterial Natura cloths rinse clean easily to stay fresh. The long-lasting 8-layer weave is perfect combined with Natura Cleaner with tea tree oil. Clean up naturally with Natura. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
I couldn't even put on a shirt. I couldn't leave the house.
Without any warning, a painful, blistering rash appeared.
It is estimated that 1 in 3 people will suffer from shingles in their lifetime. For some, the pain can be excruciating, interfering with normal everyday activities such as walking and sleeping.
I would have given anything.
Anything to reduce the weeks of suffering.
There is a way to help prevent shingles. Ask your healthcare professional about the shingles vaccine.
Can I tell you something? Tonight I'm calling Quest. Meeting someone has never been so easy. Instantly, I was receiving messages and talking with so many really great guys. Call Quest now.
Quest Chat is free to try. Long distance charge may apply. 18+ First Media.
Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings presents the perfect roar for 2 or more. A new flex pack that lets you go when you want to go.
We should go. I'm calling Jeff and Lindsay.
You wanna live it live?
You gotta be there.
You can feel the crowd still buzzing a little bit. That deuce, what a wonderful pick by Northern Ontario to take a 2-1 lead here at the Tim Hortons Brier. Doug Anthony is with Tim Hortons. He's with Brian.
Vic, thank you very much. Now, Doug, I know Edmonton is very special for Tim Hortons. Back in 2005, the title sponsor, and here we are in Edmonton once again. Some amazing shots, great entertainment. Tell me, why is Tim Hortons so involved with curling and what you guys do in the community as well?
Well, Brian, what's so great about the connection between curling and Tim Hortons is that our restaurant owners get involved at the local, provincial, and national level, supporting curling, Little Rocks all across the country. So the Tim Hortons and Canadian curling connection is very strong.
Volunteers are such a big part of this, and I understand them, Tim Hortons, have done something special this week as well.
You know, we've got over 1,000 volunteers here this week, and the guests that have attended the Brier have helped us raise over $50,000 to support the Heck Crichton Foundation, the Hector Vase Foundation, as well as Tim Hortons Children's Foundation.
Awesome job. Well, listen, we appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of the curling, and thanks for being with us. Vic, back to you.
Hector Vey, the gentle giant that curled out of Alberta. Let's take a look at this pick. This was something special.
Well, we said you can only see a good inch and a half of this thing. It has to be a missile, and that's right up Brad Jacobs' alley. But to be that accurate, to put the room in the right spot, look at this, sideways.
For the 2 to give Northern Ontario the lead. As we welcome you back. You said, Linda, you thought there was a determination, just a sense that Brad Jacobs had something special going tonight. Well, so far he's shown it with the shots he's made, the runbacks, the pick. So here in 4, it is Northern Ontario that leads 2-1. Newfoundland Labrador, though, will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
Right in there, each.
Definitely has momentum going towards Northern Ontario. Brad Gushue is going to have to figure out how to turn it around without going nuts, because he knows his 3 less experienced players might be feeling a little antsy about the situation, the score, the shots being made against them. So you can't go crazy. We just saw a little mistake from one of those players, Jeff Walker. So you've got to try and settle it down without giving them shots that are too difficult.
This is so similar to the Gushue week. 7 straight wins, played great in their 3 losses, and here they go again. What are they doing wrong so far? Not much.
Sit. Great toss. Each shot, each. Good sweep, guys.
Okay. There you go. Or we can play this.
E.J. Harnden wraps it around the center guard to the top edge of the button.
I'd be tempted to hit this and roll to the right of the rings. That would give you 2 corner guards, and you got a better chance of hitting one of the yellow rocks.
Yep, real hard. Whoa. Yep. Yes, guys, hard. Hard, guys, go.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Well, nice turnaround for Adam Casey to make the run back of his own.
Same way.
That's a very nice shot. The shooter did roll a little bit to the side. It gives them a chance to utilize those red stones as this end proceeds.
Should have pound more.
Wait only.
Lots of line, so you can
wait only.
I got to pound more.
Pretty close to the same
Yep.
call there.
Lots of line.
Clean. Line's good.
Lots of line, just for weight.
Still wait.
Line's good.
Still wait.
Lots of line.
Still wait,
just for
Brad.
weight. Whoa, whoa,
Still wait.
just for weight.
Top 4.
Whoa. Just for weight, boys. Easy.
No.
Easy, boys.
Shot each. Oh, boy.
Couldn't put that in a better spot. The good news this time around, it's the red one coming in for Newfoundland.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Hey! Hard. Yep, hard. Hard. Hard, guys, hard. Hard. Sit. Oh, boy.
Beauty. Wow, this is quite a performance from these curlers.
I made it easy.
Adam Casey, back to back.
You almost don't want to play the come around, Linda.
Yeah, that's right. Certainly not on an opposition guard.
You like this?
I don't mind the run on the nose.
You like the run at all? That one?
On the nose?
I like running. You guys like this or no? I like running. I don't know, Fry.
Okay.
Try to tuck a piece around this.
Okay. Okay.
You like that?
Sure.
I don't care if it's...
Yep.
Even if you're back to the T-line.
Same way, Edmonton. Yep.
Deep is fine. Just T, top 4.
Brian Fry.
Gotta be at least T. Yeah! Yep. You got room.
So here they go, the Hartman brothers.
Yep.
EJ's on the right.
Yep.
Brian's on the left.
Yep.
And here comes that guard.
Ray was good, eh?
Ray was perfect.
Ray was good.
Was it? Probably top 4. Fight there?
These are great brushers. You can see the pressure they get on the brush head.
Yep. Yep.
They do everything they can to get it by. First real break for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Board. A little soft board. Whoa. Easy. Just a hair shy. Whoa. Whoa at him.
Brett Gallant.
Right off. Not plate board. No, never, guys. Never. No. Sit. No.
That's a brutal
man. Should have been on it.
There's never any need to sweep that.
No, sorry. I thought I heard hard down there. And wait. You're
saying
probably
about it being a brutal roll. If you look at it there, if this rock is successfully put in behind that red one that was just thrown,
Yeah,
you can't see enough of it to raise it straight back.
Second chance for Ryan to play this in-turn come around.
No more. Room.
Don't really want to.
Room.
Don't really want to.
Room. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Where do you want it,
Brad?
T-line.
It's there.
T.
It's behind T, like a little bit.
Okay, stay with it each. Yep. Go.
To the back edge of the button. Don't misunderstand what I'm going to ask you here, but wouldn't you have decided that? I mean, they're at the hog line brushing and saying to him, where do you want it?
Okay.
Is it, are they just maybe refining where they wanted to take that
Based
stone?
on the line and how it is
Okay.
traveling into the rings.
All right.
I like this.
What else are you thinking?
Tap it out.
Tap it back 12.
You can split ours too, Brad. Probably just gonna go there.
Up to you. I don't mind the freeze.
I think we're playing a harder shot for now, a much better result.
Okay, freeze it.
You could come down and just try to tap this, but if they wreck, that's not too bad an option either. Roll one over here, roll one over there, and that opens up this yellow double for later. Elected to go back to the freeze, shrinking the scoring area for now.
Brad did do this a lot during the week, sort of set it up with the other three players and expected himself to make the big shot.
Line only. Hard for line.
Line's good. Hard for line. Gotta go.
Hard, guys. Gotta go really hard.
So now it's Walker and Casey.
Line's okay.
A little better line, a little more room around this guard. Question is how far they can take this, how far they can drag this stone. Oh.
Good shot.
Very close.
Pretty good, I think. Really hard. Hard for line.
Line's okay.
They were calling out good weight at the beginning. It actually did need it.
Go hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. You gotta go. Hard.
Okay. They were calling T-line.
And from overhead, it's
Looks
really
like us.
close.
What if you corner this
Northern
top red
Ontario
one?
believes it's them at the back of the button. That's the
Ryan
yellow
said, what if
stone.
you corner this top red one?
Hit that top red.
No, corner it.
Oh,
Like,
This would be real good too.
I really like this personally.
Yeah, and if it stops here, that's
fine too.
Yeah.
Anywhere from here.
That's probably the safest.
What were you thinking?
Guard. I think this is probably.
No, I think we got to be in.
Okay, I like that.
where do we want to be?
He's got too many runs for us to throw a guard.
Do we want to be
We're
frozen?
gonna be
I think you want to just try and get it to curl as much as possible into here.
anywhere from here to here to here to here to here.
Yeah.
I mean, hair just on nose is not good actually.
Same ice as you, Fry.
The thought process, Vic's really good. I think, coming in here, if you can ever sneak it into this type of angle, it makes it so difficult to raise that red one onto the yellow. But the danger, obviously, is if it's out in this type of area, there's a chance to run all those yellows out of there.
Don't you risk, though, coming in to tap that red, tap it in for shot stone?
Yeah, for sure, which isn't all that bad if you can hold Newfoundland to a single. But yeah, if yellow shot, it looks like it could be. Yeah, they're playing with a small area here.
I'd say just line for now.
Yeah.
But it's predicated by all those raises. I think if they get around that one in the 12-foot, it'll choke off a lot of those raise opportunities for Brad Gushue.
Curl, guys.
Stop curl.
Let it curl.
On the inside, right? We gotta wait. I want separation.
No, it's
we're
not.
there. We're like
We
curl.
gotta sit.
This is sitting out.
Curl.
Well.
Keep curling. Keep curling. Keep curling.
Took a long time to break.
Never touched it.
Not bad.
Took its time, eh?
Yeah, it did.
Why?
I thought you were pretty good. The stick should go if he makes this, shouldn't it?
What's the other option? Tap and take our one.
Yeah, I like the call.
Yeah, just
It's either
three-quarters
that
high.
or you run the.
Oh, I don't like that because you can get ours. No, we're never playing that.
Might leave him a double.
Right there.
Okay.
Guess this isn't bad. You think you're going to be lying too. He's
Fair high.
good.
You
Three-quarters.
Run back both these reds with lots of weight. You hit the yellow. The yellow, will, if it depends on where he hits it, the yellow could squirt this way a little bit, but so could the red. The red's definitely going to touch this yellow. Get rid of the yellow, but it depends on where this red rock goes. If it drags, it might come out this way into the open.
We could also just throw this down to a solid board too.
At
It's
the
just
top,
that one in the top's not going very far.
I like this.
Yeah, this is probably okay. Yeah. Opens
We're
up
right
both
behind
sides.
it. Looks like that red one's going to jam perfectly. So it shouldn't shoot out in the open, but it depends on where these guards end up too, Linda. They might be gone also, depending on the angles that Brad Gushue hits it at.
Yep.
Brad Gushue and his first.
Really hard. Hard. Hard.
Now, watch them go. Bang, bang, and across the top. And he leaves his shooter in almost the same spot, but with one less stone to raise.
I think they are.
And we agree with you. We believe that Northern Ontario is also shot.
He must have been a little tight on the throw because they called immediately on release and couldn't hold it.
I don't know. Like it's got a drag though. You know what I mean? And he ticked that over.
Is that? Well, if he,
this is the only one I think he's ever going to run.
Does he? Yeah. Does he have that for? He might have that for 3.
Yeah. So like I mean, you can give him this all day top, right? If you're here.
The tap for 1. Yeah.
If he wants to run that, by all means.
Yeah. I think we just go right into here.
Well, let's
sure. So long as we just cut this off.
Yeah.
I don't care about that side.
Yeah, agreed.
What do you think, Fred?
I think right there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a hair less than my last.
You were there. Take there.
His guard? So
Yeah.
like top 12, eh?
Top 12.
Top 12?
Yeah. So long as we tuck a hair around that red.
Yeah.
Trying to get a hair around the red. Now, what that might do, it might leave Brad a shot to come down later and tap this softly and score a single, which doesn't bother Northern Ontario. It's that long guard, the guard right here, that they're worried about.
I think after getting the great deuce, they realized that forcing a single is actually a good goal to have, and based on the options that are available for Newfoundland and Labrador, they don't mind that easier tap, but just for 1.
Line's real good.
Right to here, guys.
Switch or no?
Line's good.
Easy, easy.
Easy.
Just clean, I think.
Easy.
Yeah.
Whoa, guys. Can't touch this at all.
We're not.
Okay. Yep.
No.
No.
Good shot.
Shot, Brad.
Really good. So he puts the stone in the way of that red run back. Yeah, exactly, Vic.
Yeah, I mean, you throw whatever weight at this.
They are 1A.
For sure.
The damn overhead.
The overhead,
it almost looked like it was us.
It's them. It's them.
Overhead's wrong. It's.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's in.
Yeah.
Just hack weight on this.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Or is it easier on this?
I'm saying you can throw normal down here, I think.
Well, I don't want to throw what normal at it.
Whatever you think.
So the only question is, do you want to play just the yellow-red combination top 4, or do you think you need to, for simplicity's sake, as far as the line goes, play the top yellow?
You have a better chance of knocking them out if you just miss it, maybe.
Okay. Well, let's play this then. Okay. Solid hack.
Throwing normal.
Let's get to the nose or even cross it a bit.
I'm probably bored with that, eh? Hack. He just said hack earlier.
Oh, he's hitting the top one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hack?
Yeah.
Not a simple shot. If you ever hit on the center line side into that red on the corner, it could bounce back in too and be.
Sure.
Probably won't move the red very far, but it's not an easy shot. He has to almost get tight to that guard.
I'd say max side, yes.
Okay. Well, with this rock, it should be fine.
Just hack.
Yeah, barely up.
Final stone here in 4.
Really hard.
Very close,
Easy now.
but
Easy.
everyone believes that Northern Ontario is the shot stone. Back edge of the button. Brad Gushue.
Just clean it.
Tap, 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 and there's his single. Newfoundland Labrador get 1. And through 4 of this 3-4-page playoff, we're all even at 2.
Once again, every sip of your favorite coffee gets you closer to spectacular prizes with the return of Roll Up the Rim to Win. Like one of 1,000 Napoleon Gourmet Grills, one of $105,000 MasterCard prepaid cards, one of millions of coffee and food prizes, or one of 40 all-new Toyota RAV4s. It's the coffee you love and the cup you love to roll.
For a chemical-free way to get rid of dirt, catch it with the ultimate dirt catcher, only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. The dirt catcher has a 360-degree swivel head and a telescopic handle, so dirt has nowhere to hide. The reusable microfiber pads are machine washable and work wet or dry on almost any surface. Pick up the ultimate dirt catcher and catch the dirt, only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
First rule of taking the world by surprise. Do something the world will actually notice. Introducing the entirely new Ford Fusion. With an available turbocharged EcoBoost engine and a hybrid that doubles the city fuel efficiency of the average midsize sedan, it's an entirely new idea of what a car can be.
Spill! Come on, we're sponge towels! We're strong! We're fast! We're super absorbent!
With thousands of ultra-absorbent sponge pockets, sponge towels can tackle any mess. Sponge towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
Get back into all the fast-paced, hard-hitting action with NHL Center Ice on Bell TV. Order the NHL Center Ice package today, and you'll score up to an amazing 600 games this season. With most in stunning HD, you'll feel like you're right in the game. To order, call 1-877-366-6988 and get the lowest price ever. It could be your best acquisition all season. Bell, watching hockey just got better.
Welcome to Transamerica, where together we're transforming tomorrow.
Your husband put this all together when Emma was born.
He was an amazing man.
This is for you. It's all paid off.
And this is for Emma.
So where do you think she'll go?
Anywhere she wants.
We're making people a more secure tomorrow. What can we make with you? Transamerica. Transform tomorrow.
From Rexall Place in Edmonton, it's the championship weekend of the Tim Hortons Brier. In a 2-2 tie, this is the 3-4 page playoff. The winner will be right back at it Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, against Ontario in the semifinal. And we'll remind you, you're probably getting reminded wherever you're living across the country, I guess except Saskatchewan. Tonight, the clocks go ahead by an hour.
Got room. Oh, close. Good line.
So here in 5 of this 2-2 tie, it is Northern Ontario that has the last rock playing the Yellowstone.
Got it, curl. Lots of line. Gotta go. Yep, go then.
I think it's actually been a perfect start for Northern Ontario. They did allow Newfoundland and Labrador to blank in the first end, but that's not all bad. They got into a rhythm with their hitting game. Force, deuce, force. It's been terrific, and really all Northern Ontario at the moment.
Back.
A very nice soft double tap for Brad Gushue, where it's 3-1.
Heavy hack.
Still having trouble, the same as the game this afternoon, getting around fully buried in some of these spots. It's doable, but you have to be pretty tight to the guard.
Oh, we're not giving him a chance here. I don't think we got it. Nope.
And once more.
Heavy and wide.
That wasn't big, was it? Heavy and wide. He said heavy and wide.
Hold the string on that one.
Hair more weight, we can let it curl more.
It's better weight. That's a bit more.
No.
Real close.
Let it go for line.
Wide.
Same.
If it's heavy, right off.
It's not heavy.
No, it's
little
real
wide.
Good weight. It's perfect.
Okay, wait though.
Curling now.
Try to get it the break point, get it to move first before you brush. You get a little more angle.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep.
There does seem to be a point, though, Russ, that it does start to go. I mean, after running what appears to be very straight, There seems to be a point maybe around the, if you just draw a line across the 2 cups. At that point, it starts to go.
Yeah, somewhere between the 1 and the 2 point. Yeah, exactly. But it's not breaking like it did earlier in the week or maybe on some of the other sheets. It's still, like I said, it's still doable. There's no question about it. But you have to be a little bit more precise.
Hard! Hard! Real hard! Hey! Hard! No roll! No roll!
And there's the roll.
Okay.
And it will spill and sit for second shot.
That surprised them.
We just nose it, don't we?
Hit it, no? What? Hit it. Nose is fine.
You could freeze to that too, but you can't get at it with that red guard, so you'd have to go by the carpet to make the freeze, so they're just going to hit it.
Get hair down!
Hair
down!
Whoa!
Fry! It's a hair down!
Yep! Wow! Yep! 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 Straight up.
Right on the nose to sit 2. Northern Ontario with last rock.
Not giving an inch here. Northern Ontario making a lot of shots.
Exactly. Roll right where the broom is. Perfect.
Brad Gushue's going to have to decide if he's going to change things up with Jeff Walker missing 2 ends in a row in the same kind of shot, a tap like this one.
Less than mine, eh?
Have to decide how you're going to manage those players, those misses.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Little light.
Little lighter. This one could go.
Hey! Jeez.
Wow.
Roll it in.
And it's a skip. I've had that happen to me a billion times. Jeff Walker was wide and heavy. It's a double whammy, and they've got it in their head that spot's not moving. I've been saying it's not moving, but that one was softer, a little lighter, and a little lighter got it into a new path, and away it went. Tough break.
I don't like that. I don't mind freezing to that.
And the center guard that was a little bit of an opportunity to save this end is now moved over to a corner guard.
Well, if we go here, it'll leave him a soft double. He's doing this. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not terrible.
Well, I just don't want to be
You don't
top
want to
12
try to bring the
and give him
play
the
this way?
behind, you know? Or the double behind. That's real bad.
What if we just bury a piece? Like not bury the whole thing. In front of that yellow. I don't know. Like what if we I don't know which one I like. So just tuck a piece.
They're worried about the double and roll. That's why they're asking about playing a spot that would be partially open in case you need to run it in or raise it up.
Guys. It was quick in practice. Just because it's curling a fair more distance, just a hair more. I think that's not enough. That's good ice. More? Thank you.
You certainly want to miss this on the wide side, assuming you have draw weight, because you'll be sitting 3. If it over curls, it's a wasted rock.
Tee line.
I gave it a good push.
Just sweep for the tee.
Right on it. Line's perfect. Lots of line.
Room. Whoa if you can.
Lots of line.
Whoa if you can.
Whoa, it's there, guys.
Whoa if you can. Switch. Wait. Whoa.
Yep.
Line's good up.
Yep. Hard. Go, Fry. Go. Go.
Yep.
Go, Fry. Go.
It's real good.
Good throw.
Spectacular guess on that spot. His first one down there, and we gave it to the brushers out with the key.
He's going to have a double anywhere we learn. Yeah, no, good sweep.
You want to whip it down there? Hit and roll. What do you like solid normal? Solid normal.
How much?
Thin half is pretty good.
Thin half to a third?
Yeah.
So just normal.
Just normal, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Brett Gallant.
Little big. Whoa. Little big.
Close.
Yep. Whoa.
Close.
Oh, no. No, needs a curl. Just a curl up. Come on.
Gonna get it. No, slides in behind.
Oh, that's tragic.
Will tap out their own.
Try, Brett.
Oh, that was so close. It didn't make the move like Adams did. Adam was just a lot softer, obviously. That was called normal weight, but oh my goodness, that was close.
Very frustrating right now. Nothing is working.
that look tight to you?
Now the come around makes even more sense.
No?
Everything's moved off to the right-hand side, split the
gave me
rings,
more.
but this
Yeah, no, I
has
saw
to
that.
be high. Lose the entire end by going back 8 foot here.
Just line fry.
Rude.
Line for now.
Top eight. Rude. Wait. Let it curl.
Yeah, we can wait all day.
Really got to curl. Really got to curl.
Top 8.
Really got to curl. We're going to want to leave it high.
Okay.
No, high, high, high.
Curling now!
No, no, no. Very piece.
I don't know. Sit. Okay, not bad.
He ducked a little bit underneath there.
What?
Good weight.
Yeah.
How much do you have?
Third.
That's it?
Not lying.
Harry Fry, of course, won that Brier in 1979.
You don't have half
That's
it?
Ryan's father. I used to call him, I guess, a small
Whatever you
fry.
like.
That was his nickname.
I mean, all you need a quarter. I like it.
Yeah.
All you
It's
need
the only
to-
shot. The only other option is this.
Who shot
But
up there,
that's-
man?
I'm pretty sure it's them.
I like this. I like this with board.
Yeah. Just board. Roll.
Can
roll
you go over
somewhere
the
in
top
here.
with board?
What's
Just can't. Yeah. I like board
maybe
weight.
there?
Sure, whatever you think.
Another extremely difficult shot for Brett here. We've seen a few
board
draws
higher.
down here, but no board waiters.
No, hit a quarter.
To hit as much as he can see to save it, try to roll over towards the other two yellows.
Ward. It's good. Yep.
Ward. Whoa.
Whoa. Yes. Ward. Whoa. Whoa.
Ward. Close.
Whoa. Right up.
Ward.
Whoa. It's not moving.
Brett Gallant. Oh boy.
All right, Brett, go, 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 go,
Oh boy. And just enough to push it out.
Oh.
Great try.
Okay, good weight. We're good.
That was a very tough shot. It was a teeny piece that he could see and just didn't want to finish up to catch enough to go towards the other yellow.
We're good.
Right behind it.
Sweeping a lot.
Such a tough. You ever tick the guard? It's a
really.
draw for 4 here early.
We didn't touch.
Wait, guys. Wait. You need to wait for weight.
Whoa.
Wait.
Wait,
Let it curl.
No, it's
Let
not.
it curl.
No weight.
Let it
Looks a
curl.
little deeper.
Let it move.
No weight, Brad.
Looks like it's here.
Nah, we don't
weight.
want to.
Okay.
Sit.
Good spot. Good throw.
Sit. Sweet, guys.
Throw, Ryan. Good sweep, guys.
Not quite.
He doesn't have a quarter of it.
How much do you have?
Almost a quarter.
Almost a quarter. Not as much as I want. Freeze? Yeah.
Okay.
Freeze?
So they had to keep that as high as they
You
could.
just want to be on half, eh?
What?
Just want to be on half of it, right?
I might need a little more with my rocks, yeah.
I think this is a smart call.
What's that?
You don't quite have a quarter. I think this is a smart call.
God, if we get to the nose, though, I don't know if we're going to even be second shots. We just got to freeze it on half a rock type of thing.
Yeah.
Same as you've been throwing.
Where was Ryan?
Facing 3, Brad has the end up set up beautifully, so Brad Gushue has to make an angle freeze if things weren't bad enough. A very tough shot.
You just heard Brad say if he ever gets to the nose, which would be difficult, he'll actually be a third shot here.
Okay, we don't need
Top eight.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
Feel like a zero, Adam.
Pretty good.
Newfoundland Labrador in some trouble. In a 2-2 ties, we play 5. Brad Gushue in his first.
Line only right now.
Yeah, up on this line.
Hard for line.
Freeze it.
Couple inches.
Walker, Casey,
Whoa. Hurt.
hard per line, get it by that guard. They do that. Now trying to take it down and just put it on the corner. Oh. And they sit there for, it looks like, third shot.
Yeah, that's what Brad was worried about. He made it too
I don't
good.
know for a second. I can't.
And that's the one part about choosing stones. He believes he has stones that curl a lot, and now you're in a position where they're curling so much more than everybody else, he's not sure where to put the broom.
Extra curl.
We get second?
6 inches. I don't know.
6 inches, yeah.
Good throw.
Yeah.
No,
the way they were reacting, I thought it was heavy, so.
I like that.
Put that, and then he
like
just tucks it, and he's out of the end.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right, man.
I don't like going over there, because if we corner
that's the call.
Yeah, Ryan's right. Like right here is pretty good too. This
I think so. Leave the double, then
that gives him us a deuce. What's that?
I like Ryan said, if you ever go here and he tucks a piece here,
yeah,
or tucks
that's what I mean. We go right here, leave him a double.
Yeah, it's just T-line.
Yeah, I like that.
Want to go there?
I like that. Yeah. He's got to play the double.
Yeah, and I think we want to be here.
Yeah, we got to make sure we're shot.
Okay.
You gave each there, right?
Yeah, and you got to
there.
Like, you want to be right there.
I just think it's going to take a second to probably get over the center line.
You think there?
Yeah, I like
Edge?
that.
The way you look at it, it's a pretty picture. This is an interesting situation, though. It is 2 yellows at the moment, and Northern Ontario a little nervous about where to put this to set up the 3. So they're going to sacrifice a double in order to ensure a deuce.
Soft on that piece. Soft release.
Line's a little, no, line's good.
Go for the T, boys. Felt good.
Brad Jacobs, his
Line's
first.
good.
He does have the last rock.
T-line.
T-line.
Line's real good. Just go for the T.
Starting over curl, just T-line. Yeah, T-line.
Easy.
Easy.
Line's real good. Just T.
Easy.
No. Sit.
Good shot. Atta boy.
Shot. Half rock, is fine.
Okay.
That forces Brad no choice. The way the score is, he can't do anything fancy on the other side.
Take our medicine. Yeah.
Make the double go away and hope the free draws missed for 2. It's a little on the high side here.
There, Mort.
His thrown rock will kick into that red one, maybe even back up, take the yellow out, but it'll still be a draw for 2.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean.
Right now, Northern Ontario is sitting 3.
Whoa. Clean.
Oh, he bumped that one back, and so it'll be the draw for 2. And if you're Brad Gushue, are you feeling a little fortunate just to give up the deuce here if he makes the draw?
Yeah, the fact that he got his first one in there sort of cut down the circles for Brad Jacobs. But I like the way Brad played that double. He made sure that the angle had the shooter for Newfoundland and Labrador rolling out. So Northern Ontario has most of the 8 foot to work with.
Yeah, it made the circles bigger, didn't it? Excellent rock position again.
Sitting 1, trying to score a couple here in 5.
Line's good.
Take the lead to the break.
Looks all right. Looks all right. T-line.
Line's good, guys. Put it right on the button.
Go. Right up. Come on.
Right on
Keep
the
it
button,
moving.
guys.
Keep it moving, boys.
Great shot.
Good judge.
Good judge, guys.
Very nice. Northern Ontario. Brad Jacobs from Sault Ste. Marie will pick up the deuce. They'll lead at 4-2 going to the break.
It's good enough. You might have a kick. It's still not going anywhere.
It is the 3-4 Page playoff. Northern Ontario, Newfoundland, Labrador on a Saturday night in Edmonton.
Natasha Staniszewski inside the Sports Center newsroom. We will get you back to Edmonton in a moment. The next edition of our show comes your way at about 12 Eastern. Here's a look at what we're working on for you. Leafs taking on the Penguins tonight. This one went to a shootout. Sidney Crosby snipes. That was the difference. Penguins win 5-4. Habs Lightning. Montreal down 3-1 at one point, but they come all the way back. Brendan Gallagher with his 7th. Habs win 4-3. A wild affair at the World Baseball Classic Canada-Mexico. Top of 9 Renee Tassoni gets hit by Arnold Leon. Heads to the mound. Catcher Sebastian Valle pushes Tassoni and the bench is clear. Mayhem erupts. Canada avoids elimination with a 10-3 victory in that one. And in NBA news, Amari Stoudemire will undergo knee surgery and is expected to be out 6 weeks. We will have all the details for you later on SportsCenter.
Before we got double miles with the Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me.
But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with the Aspire Travel World MasterCard?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
Spill! Come on, we're sponge towels! We're strong! We're fast! We're super absorbent! With thousands of ultra-absorbent sponge pockets, sponge towels can tackle any mess. Sponge towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
Let a Golf Town expert help dial in your adjustable driver. Then it can actually do what it was built to do. For you. Yep, that's the one. Trade up to adjustability. Only at Golf Town. Canadians are crazy about curling, and so are their kids. Thanks to the Capital One Rocks and Rings program, thousands of kids across Canada have learned about curling in their elementary schools. From coast to coast, Rocks and Rings has kids screaming, "Hurry hard!" and having a great time doing it. Our instructors get kids active and excited to learn about a new sport. The kids love it, the teachers love it, and the best part is, the whole program comes to you. To get Rocks and Rings in your school, visit rocksandrings.com.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Ford. Go further.
Well, Brad Jacobs finds himself up 4-2, and he's made some wonderful shots. He had a couple of runbacks that he stuck, but this one in the third, where he picks this zone absolutely sideways. Just like that for 2. And so he picks up the deuce in 3 and added 2 more in 5. Northern Ontario with a 4-2 lead over Newfoundland Labrador. Brad Jacobs is with Brad.
Brad, I think it was fair to say you had your A game when I saw the 2 runbacks in 2. They were solid, but that shot in 3 was spectacular. How tough was that shot?
Yeah, you couldn't see much of that. And actually at the hog line, I thought we missed it. So we just clipped it out, and it was nice to see it get out of there.
Tell me how your team is playing right now. You seem to have a lot of confidence. You told me this is the best your team has ever played coming into an event.
Oh, yeah. The perfect example is this game. We're playing so well right now, and feels good. We played really well leading up to this game, so just got to keep it going.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, no problem.
And what's really nice about it, Linda, is they had that midweek kind of lapse, but they've come back. Let's check the numbers after 5.
Northern Ontario almost perfect at 94%. I mean, you're 87, you're being outcurled by a mile. Well, you saw that Brad Jacobs is 98%, but the biggest difference may be the lead. Jeff Walker for Newfoundland and Labrador, 83. Ryan Harnden at 95%, and he's setting it up beautifully.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Tim Hortons Premium Brand Coffee, always 20 minutes fresh. If we do this, maybe we can do this. Newfoundland Labrador will have the hammer in 6.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best.
Every year,
Tim Hortons Brier is one of the biggest sports events in this country, attracting more than 10,000 fans to a single draw. So what happens in a 5,000-seat arena? You buy early. The 2014 Tim Hortons Brier in Kamloops. Yep. In its own smaller way, it just might be the biggest ever.
For tough cleaning jobs that still require a gentle touch, use the reusable Natura Wonder Cloth. Made from 100% natural wood fibers, antibacterial Natura cloths rinse clean easily to stay fresh. The long-lasting 8-layer weave is perfect combined with Natura Cleaner with tea tree oil. Clean up naturally with Natura. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Billy, it's not working between us.
What? Why?
Well, ever since I got the new BlackBerry Z10 on Bell, we've grown apart. We can't share screens, and you don't have BBM video. And you only get LTE speed in one corner of your apartment. I feel like we're not communicating.
I can try and make this work, though. I mean...
Billy, it's not you. It's your network.
The BlackBerry Z10, reinvented to work best on LTE. Yours deserves the largest LTE network.
WFG has helped change the lives of thousands of people across North America by providing a business platform that supports them as they build sustainable financial services businesses. Our associates have, in turn, helped thousands of families by offering them the financial strategies and products that can improve their financial futures. We are a company of integrity, honesty, and reliability. We are WFG.
Ever ask somebody to lend you a foot? Who thinks about stuff like that? Vince Mahi grew up on 2 continents and noticed that wherever you go, people have their hands full, but their feet free. The result? A liftgate you operate with your foot. Nicely done, Mr. Mahi. The all-new 2013 Ford Escape. It's what happens when you go further.
Life is measured in moments. Make the most of them. Woodbridge by Robert Mondavi.
The M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge invites you to watch every curling game to the last end for a chance to win a $50 gift card or a trip for 2 to Flins, Switzerland for the 2014 World Junior Curling Championships. Don't miss the M&M Final End Challenge.
Look around the crowd during every draw of the Brier and you'll see a group of people dressed in some pretty crazy outfits. And who in their right mind would show up at Rexall Place dressed like that? Well, they're a group of friends that have been dubbed the Sociables. And here in Edmonton, they're attending their 5th straight Brier. What started as 5 friends attending a single Brier game in Calgary back in 2009 has grown into a yearly pilgrimage. Trips to Halifax, London, and Saskatoon have followed, and now back in their home province this week. Every day, the group dresses in a different theme, from doctors to baseball players to referees, even the king himself with a single Marilyn Monroe. It's hard to top the creativity that goes into each day's selections. And how do the curlers feel about the group of curling fans? Well, they like them so much that last year in Saskatoon, the 5th players from every team joined them in the crowd for what else? A sociable. The Brier is one of Canada's greatest sporting traditions, and you could say that spending time with friends and having fun are very Canadian things to do as well. This group of curling fans from Alberta are doing all that, and along the way, keeping the atmosphere at Rexall Place, well, very social. They do know how to have fun. As we welcome you back to our final weekend on this Saturday night, championship weekend, Tim Hortons Brier from Rexall Place, Northern Ontario with 2 and 5. With a 4-2 lead. So it is Newfoundland and Labrador. Skipped by Brad Gushue out of the Ballyhaley Country Club in St. John's. It does have the last rock here in 6, playing the Redstones.
We saw some things happen earlier today in the 1-2-page playoff game that were a little crazy, so you never know what can happen in a second half of a game. If you're Brad Gushue, you just have to keep plugging away and trying to make your shots the best you can and hope that this red-hot Northern Ontario team cools off a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding. Brad Jacobs, 98. I want to know where the 2% went.
I understand. They've been brilliant.
Speed's good.
And this is the best part of their game. When they were down 3-0 in 2 games, one to Newfoundland, Brad Gushue in the round robin, and the other one to Ontario, they gave that 3 up and couldn't come back. They tried, but when they're ahead, they're really tough to catch up. E.J. Harnden throws it as hard as anybody at second stone, and these peels are pretty simple.
So it's the 3-4-page playoff. And the winner will go on to Sunday morning's semifinal against Ontario. You'll see that 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. The loser will play a bronze medal. And then after that, of course, the championship final Sunday evening at 8:30 against Manitoba.
Going for the double.
E.J. Harnden.
Good shot, each.
You know, they just look a little different to me in this game than they have all week. And as coaches, we always talk to our players about try to figure out what makes you your best. What do you do pre-game to prepare to get yourself to the right activation level, the right focus, all those sorts of things. Well, something was done before this game, and they need to bottle it because it's terrific what they're doing out there.
Yeah, it's the intensity's there big time, and you know there would be. It's a sudden death game, but it seems to be a positive intensity. It's like I'm making this thing.
You don't think part of it is due to the fact that they had that nice run after they had their slump in the midweek?
I still don't think they look quite like this.
Okay.
This is determined. They're quite an emotional team, and sometimes we see some ups and downs during a game, but they've channeled the emotion into what Russ is saying, positive energy, and it's just fantastic.
And when you think about the fact that Ryan Fry joined this team, Brad Jacobs said, you know, we're very four opinionated people, all very competitive, driven, passionate, but again, that can be also destructive.
Yeah, and it can, and I think that's a compliment to Brad Jacobs, the skipper. He gets the input a lot. Sometimes it's a great idea, sometimes it's maybe not such a good idea, as all teams go through that, but he seems to be able to filter through everything and usually come up with a decision he's quite happy with and he has to commit to, and he's done a good job of that this week.
Yep, line's good. Hard, guys. Wait's a little quiet now. Over curling. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Over curling a bit. Line's real good. Line's good. Whoa, Ken. Let it work. Let it work. Lock it on here. It needs to curl. Whoa, yes, guys. Yep.
Oh, that smudged a little bit. That really wasn't the rusher's fault.
This is one of those games so far. Whatever can go wrong is going wrong for Newfoundland and Labrador. They're being forced into some mistakes, granted, but that's really unfortunate.
Whoa.
Ryan Fry.
Come on. Beauty shot.
That's just a great shot. It got the back one. That was the main thing. You'd like to stay to sit too so they can't blank unless they play the double. And you can't even draw around that, Vic, because there's such an easy raise, double raise.
It didn't feel too straight. Tiny little bullet. Medium bullet.
Brett Gallant as we quickly play here in 6. Third stones.
Clean. Shot, Brett.
And get them both.
Good shot. Yeah, right on the button.
Probably a smart move for Brad. Things weren't going right. The way those were lined up, I don't think you were ever getting two.
A foot light.
Get the double while you can.
Probably even 18 inches. Oh my gosh.
Once I told them I had to curl a bit, they just decided to stop sweeping.
We said before, these games are 10 ends. On the tour, they play only 8, and it's very difficult to catch up, but there still is lots of game left here. I'm not sure how long you're going to have to wait for the mistake. That's the only difficult part.
great double peel by EJ that's changed this entire end, and it just burns another 15 minutes for Northern on.
Good. Finishing now. Nice. Sit.
Shot, Brett.
It does show the importance of lead stones when you get behind, because once again in this end there was a little mistake by Jeff Walker, the lead for Newfoundland and Labrador. On his second stone he was asked to tap back a stone, tapped it all the way out, so you don't have more rocks in the house to complicate the issues. Just little things like that can turn an end around.
We'll roll Jess, but he's probably not bad. Yeah.
What you might do in this situation is play softly, try to roll deep, roll to the corner, so that if Jacobs hits it, then your peel's that much easier. You don't have to roll very far with your last one.
Yeah, whoa.
Just clean. Good
shot. Good throw, Brad.
Brad Jacobs is already in the hack, saving a bit of that thinking time.
Yep. Play. Yep. Shot.
And so Newfoundland Labrador and Gushue will look to blank here in 6 and take the last rock to 7. Frustrating, no doubt, for him. Unable to really get anything going. Just being beaten by some wonderful upweight, big shots by Northern Ontario right through their lineup.
Hard. Clean. Yep. Good.
And out the side it goes. Through 6. Northern Ontario very much in control.
Good end.
JR? Monday on Bravo.
You shouldn't have to pay for my sins.
Dallas bids farewell to J.R. Ewing.
Wouldn't miss it.
And all have come to pay their respects.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
But J.R. always has one more trick up his sleeve.
He's trying to manipulate me.
Brace yourself for the shocking revelation.
I like that.
That will leave you stunned.
The pieces are falling into place, JR. It's gonna be my masterpiece.
Dallas, J.R.'s farewell episode. Monday at 9, only on Bravo.
Thank you, Canada. For almost 50 years, we've served our premium blend coffee. We make sure every cup is 20-minute fresh, served with a smile. But what really makes our coffee special is you. Because every day, coffee lovers all across Canada choose Tim's over any other. So thank you, Paul, Emmanuel, Julie, Alicia, and the millions who've helped make us Canada's favorite coffee.
Before we got double miles with the Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me.
But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with the Aspire Travel World MasterCard?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
Let a Golf Town expert help dial in your adjustable driver. Then it can actually do what it was built to do. For you. Yep, that's the one. Trade up to adjustability. Only at Golf Town.
Billy, it's not working between us.
What? Why?
Well, ever since I got the new BlackBerry Z10 on Bell, we've grown apart. We can't share screens, and you don't have BBM video. And you only get LTE speed in one corner of your apartment. I feel like we're not communicating.
I can try and make this work, though. I mean...
Billy, it's not you. It's your network.
The
The BlackBerry Z10, reinvented to work best on LTE. Yours deserves the largest LTE network.
Don't let the red carpet distract you. You gotta keep your focus, Mary. Fans are great, but this isn't a popularity contest. It's not about you. This is a team sport. The makeup, the fancy clothes, and the magazine covers won't get you a free pass to the finals.
Hey! What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
Well, a week from now, we will be in Riga, Latvia for the World Women's Curling Championship, and we will have seen Canada's first game, Rachel Homan, Saturday, 1 Eastern Time, as she opens against Eve Muirhead and Scotland. The World Women's Curling Championship begins next Saturday here on TSN. As we welcome you back to Edmonton, Rexall Place, on this 3-4 page playoff Saturday night. The blank in 6 means that once again Newfoundland Labrador will have the last draw, playing the Redstones here in 7. Northern Ontario with a 4-2 lead.
I like tight top 12. In shorter and
We've talked many times about trying to catch up in games and different styles of strategy, but really you are to a position where you need a guard out in front, and that one is in position for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Probably in.
But you also have to get every shot after that, the next 7, in exactly the right place, especially against a team like this that can hit.
Sit. No. Yeah, it's there. Let it die. Let it die, let it die. It's a shot, right?
So once those two are played in, your options are tap it back.
Back 12.
There's the indication there. Go around the corner. Those are the two most common options that you see.
Yeah, probably with the in. It's real tight with the
What's
out.
that?
Yeah, the in.
So far, this has not worked for them.
Back 12.
Jeff has missed twice, and last in tapped it all the way out.
Back 8.
No.
Back 8's good. Back line.
Through.
Yep.
Just through a little heavy.
Whoa then. Whoa.
Yep. Through.
Whoa.
Jeff Walker.
Whoa.
Looking for the tap and roll.
Yep.
Through.
It's real close this time.
Whoa.
It's enough to get it to spin, it'll go.
And trying to take
Great
it over.
job,
Lovely.
That boy, Gabby.
No hesitation from Brad Jacobs, is there? He just bounced up to that guard.
Yeah, exactly, Vic. With their hitting ability, they want Newfoundland to start playing in the ring so they have a shot at a double.
Wait.
And away it goes.
Great guard. Yep.
Because of the ability of the opposition, I think Brad Gushue will think about putting up as many guards as he can, waiting as long as he can to make a play into the rings. Now, the two yellows in the house are in double territory. They could both be removed pretty easily if you ever get that chance.
That's there.
And if yours is still sitting in the house to count the second point.
Yeah, excellent point. It's almost like there's one yellow one in the rings for Newfoundland to hit later, because that double is just a nose hit.
Whoa, over and off. Over and off. It's going to be wide open.
It's really high. Well, it's quite high.
He really got it going. Whoa. Yeah. I'm not sure what to do with it. Okay.
That is not guarding the rock in the house.
At all, no.
You could have kept sweeping it, though, because that guard's usable, but because it's still a little longer than we suggest, it'll be a chance for Northern Ontario to come around and tap out a buried rock.
That's why Brad Gushue says, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should bring it closer to make it a better guard or make it so it at least is near covering that redstone.
That's good, EJ. You'll be good with that.
With this much ice, they're going to plan on hanging around. Roll to the center. Get the play away from that corner guard.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
EJ Harnden.
Whoa. No. Yep. Whoa. Roll it. Go. Good talk. Pretty good.
Good toss.
Best way to stop a team that throws it this hard is to set up a wall and put it right in between, and it will not go anywhere. So Just tap this about 3 feet. Equidistant to the one at the back 4. Freeze with the next one.
Hey, weight's good.
I think it's a hair heavy.
Back 4.
Line's good.
Back
Close.
Yep.
Before that fart. Adam
Hard
Casey.
for line. Back 4. Hard for line, guys. Hard. 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 Hard, guys. Back 8. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Roll the shooter. Roll the shooter. Get this one right next to it. Hey, pretty good shot.
They roll off and grab the top of the button for shot stone.
And what you'd love to do here, you have to get rid of the red one, but if you can, once you know you've got the red, sweep it as hard as you can and try to get that yellow. Yep. Take away the wall.
Yep, yep.
Ryan Fry as we play third stones here in the 7th. And he'll just pick it out.
Would have been. Best we could do. Yeah.
Nothing is safe if you're in Newfoundland, Labrador.
Pick it off as something.
Getting to the point where that wall is looking better at the back of the 4.
Hair more. No, hair more.
Yep. No, it's not. Weight's good.
Line's good. Hard for line.
Weight's real good.
Back 4. Hard for line. Line's fine. Hard for line. Back 4. Hard. Back 8. Whoa then. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit. Hold. As long as it's not going back 8. Sit. Good. Great shot, Brett.
Real good.
Very nice.
Sweet. Yeah, try to get that
But
back.
it's a tough way to earn your living doing this kind of thing, this kind of game, right?
Yeah, losing the guard, not having that one buried. Now playing in the rings, very difficult to generate your extra point.
Yep.
Can he hit this thin enough to get it by the top?
Whoa! Get it. Get it. Go, go, go,
He'll
go, go, go,
spill
go,
it
go,
off,
go, go.
and sure enough.
Wow.
That pit, I think it grabbed a bit at the end. I think it grabbed at the end. Oh, yeah.
Very, very nice shot.
Goes straight across the house.
Lively action helping again.
Almost jammed it. I think that must have grabbed right at the end to get over.
Well, the wall's down to 1 rock. They were hoping to have 2. That would make it a lot harder to remove this rock.
You can go a little.
Line's real good.
Weight's not bad.
Line's really good. You got some room. All yours. Whoa,
It's pretty
Ken.
close.
Heavy. Whoa. All yours. Ken, Jeff.
There.
Whoa. It's
There.
heavy.
There.
Oh, we're just to it.
No,
Whoa,
we're
it needs
there.
a curl anyway. Whoa, whoa.
We're there.
Ah,
All
it's
there.
really heavy.
Little too heavy?
And the brushers didn't pick that up. They were saying just there.
A lot less? Was that 96? We've got it in the first.
What?
98, 96. Both of them. Yeah. They're both the same, pretty much.
Yeah, I was wondering why we went early.
They're using split times. Maybe getting a little bit of a misread on those 2 different stones.
Yeah, that's not bad either.
You have to stick around.
We could just end up killing everything and giving them a draw to here. It's still going to be a freeze. Up to you. You like that?
What do you? No, I like ripping it.
My way okay. But if you freeze it, then you can't
You like
slash it
just
this
ripping
way.
it?
So get into this.
I mean, we're behind the tee line.
What I was thinking, if you roll a hair my way, right, and he welds it, then at least you can smash it out. But if you nose it and he freezes, we won't have enough room.
Yeah, rip it out. Just rip it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just rip it out.
Okay, yeah.
You know, here
I thought
again,
you were
it
gonna
comes
go the
back
other
to
way,
what you
though.
said
You're going my way,
earlier,
right? Yeah.
Linda, about Brad Jacobs. Russ, he's so focused now. He has in his mind what he wants to do. Leave him alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
He did shake it off, though. He did make the decision and stick with it, so good for him.
Shot. Good shot.
Yeah.
So I think we gotta go right there.
Okay.
I think that's the best we can do.
Yep. I'm fine with that. Yeah, right base right in the pinhole.
Yeah.
Bit of a chance here for Brad
Might be
because
able
of
to
that.
cheat and just play a straight come around too.
No, I don't think so.
So that rock in the
Kinda get
front, they
one-
can use it as a bit of a guard.
In that area.
Yeah.
Let him play the pick, takes the run back away.
I think we should go
Yeah,
all the way
so let's
back
be
to it,
honest.
try
If
to
we're right in
get
the
it.
button, he's going to pick it. Probably not too hard.
Well, for there, he might have to play that, but that's pretty easy too. So.
Okay. Do you want to go right, Barry? I think you can get there.
Yeah, let's play there, and if it hangs,
okay,
we'll just pin it.
Right there.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be playing it on that angle. But yeah, you're right.
He's on the pin, and you know we're playing a shot, running that back to get one. I'd like to just go ahead and
try to sink it around.
Sink it around the yellow one.
Yeah,
Get you know
I think
2/3.
I think you should be able to get 2/3, 3/4 buried with that rock.
Yeah.
Be a little
if
careful
it
if
hangs, you know what? We'll just put it on the pin and
completely sink it. It
still
won't be
gonna
lined
have
up
to
with
make
that
a
back
decent
one.
shot.
Okay. Okay.
But it's too early just to give him that freeze to the pin, I think.
Yep.
So. Still looking at 405, 410?
I think 405 now. It doesn't seem to be quite as good when it gets closer to center.
It's a little less.
405.
Okay.
So just on the advice of that timing from Jeff Walker, the decision is take a little less ice.
Line's good.
Yeah, because he's going to throw it maybe a fraction harder than he wanted, and then Jeff, Brad leans on Jeff a lot for ice line calls. They're saying it might be to the point in the game it might they might have to brush it a little more and it won't curl as much.
And here they go, Walker, Casey.
Gotta go.
Oh, just a little rub.
Are you kidding me?
No. Quite interesting, and who's to say that that little less ice that he took, and that stone may have gotten by.
They definitely could have brushed it by, though. You're a little slow getting onto it, and once you're onto it that late, you're already past the break point, and it's hard to hold. And they did mention that the slide pass a little different.
Sorry, Linda. Yeah, and I think Brad's rocks are a little different too. That's the other thing.
Curl.
And the front end was paranoid not to overbrush it, but forgot about the big curl in Brad's stones.
Like, let's do this. Let's do this. I like this.
Like peel? Yeah.
This is almost exactly where Brad Jacobs made that tick shot, that beautiful tick in the third end.
Yeah.
Straight back, punch it through the yellow hole. Maybe a little high side and even stick the shooter if he wants.
Well, yeah.
Brad Jacobs.
Whoa. Yeah.
This is his last.
Hard, guys. Go, 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 go. Sit right.
Run it back and by. I mean, this is just so disheartening for Newfoundland Labrador.
Great throw.
Just look at the position of the raised stone. Sticks it on the top of the forefoot, just biting, forcing Brad to go around it to get shot stone.
If you had a free draw, you'd have trouble putting it in that good a spot, but to throw it at a billion miles an hour and stick it and roll a little bit, that's absolute precision. This is not a picnic for Brad Gushue.
What'd you get on
4
that?
right on.
A little bit less.
Could play the double, the nose double.
So you still think 405, 405?
Yeah, I think O'Dear was a little bit better.
Split the T line.
Yeah.
So it's a draw against 3. But more importantly, 2 of them. One top 4, one back 4. Fighting. He needs full 4.
T-line out there, boys.
Brad Gushue.
Hey, T-line, line's good.
All yours, right on the tee.
Line's good.
Right on the tee line, line's perfect.
Walker and Casey.
Tee line.
Brett
Right on the tee,
Palant.
hard. Hard, Jeff, hard. Gotta go.
Little more, boys. Got to get it there. And they do. Newfoundland, Labrador. Brad Gushue, with a little help from his friends, picks up 1. Northern Ontario continues to lead.
With Tim Hortons $1.99 breakfast time choices, you can't help but feel good.
Like the ham and egg breakfast wrap, chock full of bill, you know a good price when you see one. Or yogurt and berries, fresh with 100% smart choice, Cindy. Or try mixed berry oatmeal made with, yeah, Julie knows the score. And strawberry banana fruit smoothie. A blend of well done, Jane and Mark. You feel proud, smart, and proud. And for only $1.99 each every day and all under 300 calories, you can't help but feel good.
Welcome to Transamerica, where together we're transforming tomorrow.
Your husband put this all together when Emma was born. He was an amazing man. This is for you. It's all paid off.
And this is for Emma.
So where do you think she'll go? Anywhere she wants.
We're making people a more secure tomorrow. What can we make with you? Transamerica. Transform tomorrow.
What would happen if we told Canadian families that we were taking away their Purex bathroom tissue?
Mom? Mommy!
Ma! You got the wrong... honey!
Why isn't there any...
Mom? Where's the...
Hare, Mommy G!
Going somewhere?
Western Canada's #1 selling bathroom tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort.
All right, if you're thinking about getting a new truck, you're probably thinking about fuel economy. Well, you're going to want some torque to go with it. Because unless you're using your truck to deliver pizzas, you ain't getting anything done without it. Torque is power. It pulls trailers, hauls dirt, drags boulders. Torque is what gets the cap off your cold one. And only the Ford F-150 with EcoBoost has the best combination of torque and fuel economy. Think about that. Introducing the new 2013 F-150.
Every day, you go new places. A small change in how you do things, or moving your things to a whole new town, or many things to many towns, all at once. No matter how small the move, it can be a big leap from where you are now. You've got it in you to go new places. So do we. We go there every day. We're here to help you move to places on the map, in the mind, in the heart, or all three.
Go new places with AMJ Campbell. Contact us at 888-AMJ-MOVE or amjcampbell.com.
Can I tell you something? Tonight I'm calling Quest. Meeting someone has never been so easy. Instantly, I was receiving messages and talking with so many really great guys. Call Quest now.
Quest Chat is free to try. Long distance charge may apply. 18+ First Media.
That's appropriate. It's the biggest episode in the history of Dallas. The end of J.R. Ewing, and all your favorites are back to bid farewell. An all-new Dallas, Monday at 9 Eastern, only on Bravo. Goodness gracious, we've got Stetsons and horses, and it's a Dallas theme here on a Saturday night at the Tim Hortons Brier. Newfoundland Labrador get their single. In 7, Northern Ontario will have the last rock, leading 4-3, playing the Yellowstones in 8.
Yep. Heart.
Ciao, Jeff. Copy.
Well, if you're still looking for a positive in your Brad Gushue, which I know you are, sometimes changing things up makes a difference. So an opportunity here to try and get some guards out in front. See if you can get a mistake out of Northern Ontario when they have the hammer, and maybe put some extra pressure on them with more rocks in play.
The other positive for Brad Gushue was a wonderful game-saving draw. That was not simple. He had to go a little wider than I think he wanted to. Get around that first one and well brushed at the end and make it in there for shot rock.
Look, it's time, eh?
What?
Wild.
So it's total risk now, putting 2 guards out in front, looking for a steal.
He can go a bit. Go pretty close, but I think he can go. Hard. Come on.
Jeff is at the
easy.
Clovelly.
Wait's good.
I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Clovelly Golf Club.
Whoa, if you can.
Come on.
Whoa.
Gotta keep some separation here.
Whoa.
Okay, Jeff. Good rocks.
Good shot.
Shot. Beauty, Jeff.
Yeah.
You want the red ones lined up so they're tough to double. Look at that. Just put a straight line right on the edge of those. It's just perfect. I like the positioning of the yellow rock for Northern Ox. So many teams try to bury it and they brush it to get it buried, and it ends up too close to the button. It's a rock that they can slash in with their hitting ability.
Okay. Where is it? Full top 8. Line's real good. Right here. Yep. Come on, hard. Yep. Go on, hard, guys. Straight up hard. Straight up hard. Go.
Shot. That died a bit. I really thought it was more weight.
No, just back 4.
Okay.
Right here.
Back 4. Okay.
D-line.
Yeah. You throw back 8. Back 4. It should be good.
You have to be careful how far you do tap these. You know that Northern Ontario is going to start moving those guards off of the front, and that means you will still need some rocks in the rings to work with. If you tap it too far back, then there's no freezes possible later.
Weight's good.
Line's close.
Weight's good. Back 4.
Like hard the line.
How's line?
Line's tight. Hard. Top 4. Hard.
It's not very heavy. This could curl.
All right, guys. Hard.
Jeff Walker, Fred Gallant on the brush.
Go. Freezing it.
I think these must be the stones, though. He is definitely light, but it's just end after end. I've been noting that guards are over curling and taps are over curling.
For Adam. Yes.
For Adam.
Yes.
What am I doing?
I just straight peel.
Well, no, that's fine, but what am I doing?
Peel.
Straight peel? I don't think the double peel does us any good right now, does it?
No, I don't want to
We're just jamming into our own.
You don't like going for it?
No.
Well, this time the skippers agreed with the front end rather than peeling them both. Just get the top one.
So well lined up. You could go jam there and be in big trouble.
I don't think there's any
Double
need
peel
to,
would. Yeah, I don't think it did anything for us. Just go into the bunch and take out 2 of them.
Couple options.
Yeah, I like that. It's not bad.
I think I like the out turn more.
If we do that, he rips the red into it.
Yeah.
Right?
Could
Another
also
guard,
right
is that an option? It's another guard an option right now.
It's okay.
Pretty good spot, absolutely. Brad. I don't mind that.
Thinking we do that, he just...
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I kind of like that or the guard was my thought.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't mind the tap either. Whatever your pick.
Worst part about the tap is it's hard. Tap's tough to do.
This might be the toughest shot to make.
You might even jiggle that freeze off.
Okay. What do I need? 2 feet more?
3?
Yeah.
Does it surprise you a little bit, Russ, that the tap is so difficult, or is it?
Just, well, there's a good angle on it there, Victor. You have to really skinny by the guard, and the last thing Newfoundland wants to do is wreck on that guard. That's their savior to try to steal a point here.
Back 8. Don't want to go yet.
Just a tough shot.
Good down. Gotta go for line. Pick.
They're trying to wrap it around, and this has caught something. You heard somebody yell pick.
That same spot again, Linda.
It is. I don't know. I asked the ice makers what could be out there and said, well, they scrape every game. They have no idea why that one strip on the one side has so many rocks grabbed.
Yeah. Well, wasn't back 8.
Yeah, either take out our own.
It could be partly Adam's stones being the ones that seem to be grabbing and over curling, maybe sharp on the bottom.
When we say same spot, it's in that same lane, that edge of the floor. It hasn't happened in the exact same spot. It's been farther down the ice and closer to the other hack. But chance to double peel here.
Lead. Whoa. Lead. Whoa. Lead. Whoa.
Shot.
Yeah, I didn't want to slash into that red. There's no point.
We're around it now.
Around them both?
Time out.
So time has been called.
We haven't stopped the clock.
As we play in the 8th by Newfoundland Labrador.
Thoughts?
How do you see it developing?
I see a couple options. One, we try and just get out of here with the force. The other options, we go for the blank, or go for the steal, sorry. You get one back here, he's likely going to play just something like this.
Yeah.
Guard, guard, guard. Got to make them all pretty good because he's got 2 ways to get out.
Yeah, I mean, we can bury one around the red, basically, back here for shot. What's he doing?
I know, it's just so early.
It's either that or guard the top red, I think.
That.
One or the other.
What?
Either that or another guard.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we guard and he goes there.
Yeah, true. Is he gonna, though?
They're very wise, those people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you almost have to go now, don't you? Let's go back.
No, it's not we have to go. It's in this
sociables?
situation, can we get a force? Because a force here is not the end of the game.
No coming back there, Brad.
A deuce is the end of the game.
You like that, Brad?
What?
I'm okay.
Not necessarily, but
The
you know,
draw?
Yeah.
Say hit the 4 air high, maybe you keep that angle. He's probably playing.
Well, then he's just playing this double, and then I don't like
I think
that.
we use those 2 rocks there. Get around them.
Okay. What do you like, Brett?
My first thought was always the back 4 draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my first thought as well.
Okay. Let's make it, Brett.
Love the way
Is that any
Brett
good, Jeff?
fits in here. He's just so quiet, and he's got his own theories, but he just waits till he's asked. So this is what I think would be the best, and
I think this is a call.
no big deal if you don't want to do it. You'll play whatever the skipper wants.
Boys. You know, wait.
We fit in here?
Yep. Should be great out here.
Should be great means it's a guess.
Let's make it
A little wider than we've been.
And also the last one picked, so they didn't get very much information from that stone.
You're always trained at a curling club that you go wider, it's always slower, but not necessarily in an arena condition.
Like to go a little.
Line should be okay.
T.
Line's good.
Lead's pretty good.
Yep. Hi. Where is it?
T.
Room. Back
T. T.
Room.
Just T.
I like to go
Over
over here, guys. You're not moving.
Just T.
Yep. Bring it. Hard, kids. Hard, guys. Hard. Hard. Gotta
Now,
go.
how much will it break?
Gotta go hard, 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 hard.
And it'll
Okay,
just
take
get
good
full
weight.
4 in front of the tee line.
No line. No line.
It was that hair slower there, and it just tee line's all they could get out of it. It's a great, gorgeous line if it was 2 feet deeper.
Like half.
Yeah, it looks like it's close to that.
By the double.
Let's go, buddy. Good throw.
You're gonna miss it thin and go under the other red.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Ryan Fry run it back, and he'll get the 1 off the 4-foot. Northern Ontario continues to sit the 2. They also have the last rock here in 8.
Shoot.
Hold my groin there.
I know. Try to do one of those slide.
Yeah, it didn't slide very good.
Looks like he was a little inside, so the red doesn't completely go out of the rings. It's jammed to the side of the 12.
You got another one?
Yeah.
Board.
I was just thinking, if you do this, he can't go anywhere where I'm not going to have a double unless he rolls right there.
Okay.
You know, we've talked a lot about
I don't want this.
Brad Gushue has had to, for lack of a better term, import players such as Brett Gallant and Adam Casey from PEI and Jeff Walker from Beaver Lodge, Alberta. Well, both Gallant and Adam Casey are close to graduating school. And the thought is, and Brad has been said, you know, I hope they can find work in Newfoundland and I can keep them for a while. It's just an ever-going process for Gushue to bring players in.
Hard, stay there. That's pretty good, too.
Good shot, Brett.
Good.
Yeah, I think you just hit and roll. I don't think you got to throw anything big at it.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's either that or
With the come around draw not working for Brett Gallant on his first.
Got to be a ton of weight.
Really, Newfoundland and Labrador is into the force mode, and they're hoping to get a mistake here so that they can sit 2.
A little fortunate there. They got to the inside a bit, so there's no way that could be removed.
I think I just like nosing on an angle.
Hold on a sec.
Right? If you like the,
I knew it wasn't like the ones earlier in the game.
I didn't want to jump because I thought he might have got it back just a little bit, but
I don't think so.
You want to call timeout?
Do we have to? We got lots of time.
Do you like nose?
What do you like, guys? Like
no, I just like normal weight hit and roll.
Is that normal weight hit and roll?
Yeah, that makes a
the
ton
roll
of
is the
sense.
most important part, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So no, I don't like any up weight.
Okay.
There's no triple.
Yeah.
Just make
Good
the
call.
roll.
Yeah.
As long as we come into this, we're
Just
golden.
a nice soft normal?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. What are you going to give me for ice for that?
Do you like the out?
What do you guys, are you trying to almost just off nose and guard?
No,
Yeah,
let's
that's
do
what I
that.
was
I like
thinking,
EJ's call for sure.
I like that.
So EJ, remember, used to be the 3rd for this team before Ryan Fry came onto the team. Ryan Harnden stays down the other end, patiently waiting to brush the stone, but EJ does get involved with the strategy.
A firm control.
Yeah, it's got to be up a little bit.
That's a familiarity where for the skipper, he's used to that. Don't need anything big here. If you the one in the 8-foot's going to be gone, so you just have to roll over, try to be beside the other yellow, not set up a double. Could sit 2.
Yep.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yep. Whoa.
Yep!
Yep.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Brian
Yep.
Fry.
Yeah!
Yep. Yep.
Whoa!
Yep.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
And over, and look at this. Right on the corner. Goodness, goodness, goodness.
That's
Great sweep, guys.
Just like it was drawn.
Good call.
So yellow our 1st and 3rd shot
I was
now.
thinking even peel with the out.
Okay.
You like it?
Yeah.
Peel, I guess.
This is a pretty flat little roll.
This is very tough.
Peel with the outer and try and roll right over next to it.
Okay.
I think he's trying to roll over
Flat, no?
So Brad Jacobs thinks it's pretty flat as well.
Just to hit a good 80% of this, or maybe more, and that deadens the life of this rock. So you need to throw it very hard to spring it that far across. If you could ever do it with these stones.
Whoa! 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 Close!
It's close.
Whoa!
You ready, Adam?
No,
roll it hard.
I got it. I got it.
Right next to it. Go. Hard.
Roll it right over, try to get it next to it. And Grant Gushue gave it a good try.
Okay, good.
You could see how flat that angle was. Really tough to jump it that far. Still got a nice roll.
Using that turn, you get a higher roll, but less spin, less speed. It forces Brad to roll it back a bit.
Soft! Yep! Whoa! Yep!
Yep!
Hard! Go!
Brad Jacobs.
Hard, guys! Hard! Push!
Come on!
Hard!
The Harnden brothers.
Shot.
And we'll sit right there.
So close. Pretty good. Feel like curled up a little bit.
Yeah.
Nose were shot, but I think he might have a crack at the double.
Get so paranoid.
Like to
You
roll in just a rock.
can't roll outside, or
Two
you're
rocks
going to
isn't
give
even
up a
bad.
deuce.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you roll not to leave a double?
You like that
Especially
ice
playing
for board?
Brad Jacobs today.
Yeah, looks like you should come up a bit.
Runbacks and doubles all over the
This
place.
board though, I think.
Roll a couple of feet maybe. You would a thin
Even
double.
these?
You'll never take it on with 1 point lead.
It's a little rough.
Real sticky there now.
Yeah, this feels like it's
just no pebble.
That's the usual from day one. We've heard that kind of conversation at this time of the game, right in front of the hack.
Good board.
Easy.
Good board.
Whoa.
Hair heavy, maybe.
Real big.
Solid board.
Whoa, man. We clean?
Clean.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. 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 Roll it a bit, Jeff.
Whoa, I got it.
All right, roll it. He ain't going to play that. It's good. It's actually,
Well, Brad Jacobs has just had a spectacular game when you think about those run backs and then that pick.
Yeah, and then you look at the draws. He's 96% on the draws, so 98% overall. And how can you be 91% and be out-curled by that much? A tough day so far for Brad Gushue.
The player numbers are brought to you by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
It's the right ace for a board. It's the right ace for a draw. Which one is it, Linda? I think he's drawn.
I thought it was a draw.
Two-line.
Full 8 foot is what he needs.
Two-line.
Line's good.
I don't think you can hurt it.
Line's fine.
Put it in the white. Northern Ontario.
Line's fine. Oh. Great shot, Brett. Good judge, guys.
And there it is. So Newfoundland Labrador do their job. They hold Northern Ontario to a single.
Looks like we are in for another close finish at the Brier. Hi, everyone. Natasha Staniszewski in the Sports Center newsroom. The next edition of the show comes your way right after our curling coverage. Here's a look at what we're working on for you tonight. Flames taking on the Kings. First period game tied at 1 when Jake Muzzin snaps one from the point. That's his 5th of the year. It's now 3-2 LA after 1. Penguins and Maple Leafs. This one went to a shootout. Sidney Crosby snipes a beauty past James Reimer. Penguins win 5-4. Habs and Lightning. Montreal down 3-1 at one point, but they came all the way back. Brendan Gallagher with his 7th. Habs win 4-3. And Flyers facing the Bruins. First frame, Daniel Paille with a nice backhand to beat Ilya Brzgalov. Boston takes that one 3-0. And at the World Baseball Classic, a bench-clearing brawl between Canada and Mexico. We'll have those highlights for you on SportsCenter.
World Financial Group is now WFG. We're a financial services company that offers one of the best business platforms to people who want to build rewarding and long-lasting financial services businesses. We're a company of integrity, honesty, and reliability. We're changing the financial services industry for the better. We are the platform to your success. We are WFG.
Every year, more and more babies are born too soon, too small, or too sick. Having your baby admitted to the neonatal intensive care unit is stressful. Seeing your baby surrounded by unfamiliar equipment and people is frightening. We depend on life-saving medical equipment funded by organizations like the Sandra Schmerler Foundation to save these vulnerable babies. Please give generously because every baby deserves a chance to become a champion like Sandra.
Can I tell you something? Tonight I'm calling Quest. Meeting someone has never been so easy. Instantly, I was receiving messages and talking with so many really great guys. Call Quest now.
Quest Chat is free to try. Long distance charge may apply. 18+ First Media.
Well, it's time now for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge. After the game, go to finalend.ca. Enter the secret word for a chance to win a trip for 2 to the 2014 World Junior Curling Championship in Flim, Switzerland. The first 100 entries will have a chance to win a $50 M&M gift card, and all participants will get an M&M discount. We will give you the secret word, and then you go to finalend.ca. Northern Ontario, if you're Newfoundland and Labrador, that's probably a small victory because earlier the Northern Ontario Sioux crew from Sault Ste. Marie had scored 2 and scored 2 more, and now they're held to just the single. But they do lead by a couple. It's 5-3 Northern Ontario as we go to 9. Newfoundland and Labrador. Brad Gushue will have the last rock. He has the hammer playing the Redstone.
Yep. Good.
Beauty.
One more time with the corner guard. After the first one is top button. Ryan Harnden's done a beautiful job with that first stone, getting it into a nice spot, top button. Pass for the second one in once again.
Straight to my broom. Good line.
EJ and Ryan Brier will actually sometimes say, give it a little extra or take a little off as he slides out. Getting a little assistance sometimes.
That's hard.
Yeah, I hated that. I did, you know, if you can't make it yourself, you should be out there. I think it's just a habit, a nervous habit, I think, of the boys going, trying to help him out a little bit. But he knows what he's doing today and all week, 88% for the week.
I think Hack. I don't think we'll lose either with Hack.
Okay.
Just Hack, is that what he said?
Just Hack.
Yep.
That's a really nice position when they're that tight together. It's hard to set a wall up immediately.
Yep.
They're too close together.
Hard line. Hard.
Jeff Walker.
Hard, guys. Hard. Go. Hard to see. Roll it. Whoa.
Catch it. They did. And
It's a little too thick. Good
we'll
try.
remove one. Couldn't get the roll, though, behind the corner.
What do you think? I like that.
What's that?
You guys?
A little timid to put a good release on it there.
I almost like the in.
What?
Down. Go down.
Whoa, hair down.
Whoa.
Clean.
Hair down. Yep. Whoa. Never. Good throw.
Shot.
Hey.
Shot.
Just through. Yeah.
We've tried this a couple of
if we can catch
times,
a
the
piece
little
of that,
tap and roll.
Dangerous one, Linda, isn't it? Because if you ever roll out here, corner guard's gone. Could just play the straight come around. What Brad's trying to do, he's trying to do both. He's trying to make the come around and set up a bit of a wall.
Yep.
No, not light.
Yep. Pretty close. Whoa. Really good. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Walker and Gallant on the brush.
You got it. Whoa. Shoot it. Go. Hard.
Oh, they got that roll, too.
Good shot. Good shot.
What?
Now, though.
Brad can actually see a good piece of that, but the score the way it is, this is the call.
Well, plus the Yellows are sitting 2 in the house, and they're not really in that good double territory, at least at the moment. Just keep it open.
Okay.
Shot.
Another guard.
Should have room.
Whoa. Means to go a long way yet.
And the 7th end, they were playing this kind of shot, and it overcurled so much.
Just over. We gotta go.
This one's grabbed.
There's something about that stone. I'm positive.
Yeah, it's the same one, isn't it, Linda?
Fuck me.
Same rock.
What happened?
Hog did it.
Do we want to stick here?
You like that?
You can even see a positive release, lots of rotation, and yet it grabs and grinds to a halt. Really tough break.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Yep, Hardy.
Well, nah,
We'll get rid of one, but the shooter will spill up and hold on to the top of the 12. So Northern Ontario is sitting 2 without last rock here in the
half tuck it.
9.
Should slide really good to the wing here this time, right?
Should.
Hey, Casey.
Yeah.
Should be quick here, right?
Yeah.
I really like that by Brett. He knows Adam's annoyed with what happened, and he's getting him re-engaged into the shot, just asking him about the weight.
You're there. Mine's good.
A real understanding of team dynamics for a player that's so young.
Oh, incredible.
You got room. Pretty good. Switch if you can.
Switch.
You got no line here.
You're wide open.
Whoa. Leave it short. Leave it short. Whoa. Just leave it there. Leave it there. Whoa. Okay. It's fine.
I might see them take on the red-yellow combo.
Brett.
Do that, Brier.
Yeah, I prefer that.
A little bit. Might need to just help it a little bit.
I like it.
Okay.
Just rip it with the out turn.
We're not going to just rip it. I'd like to get rid of that.
Okay, then. Let's play that.
Two choices here. You can set 3, which you take a little chance that Gushue can get around it and get his 2. Or you make this, and it's probably going to be a blank end, and then you have to be perfect coming home to win.
Hard! Hard, guys! Hard, EJ!
Now, he wanted to get rid of that one stone, that yellow, but he just goes across the top.
A little better.
I don't mind it if I'm Northern Ont here. If this is made successfully, which is an incredibly hard shot. We've got that run back, and we haven't seen them miss too many of those. The short one also. We'd love to force Brad Gushue here if you're Northern Ontario.
Weight's better. Pretty close.
Mine's
Weight's
really
good.
Oh, heavy.
Oh, still got lots of room. Pretty good.
Little bit, not bad.
Room.
Oh,
So Jeff Walker, Adam Casey liked it out of the hand of Brett Gallant.
Real close to through.
No,
Line only.
we still got lots of room.
Okay.
Whoa, Jeff.
Sit.
Fudge.
Wait. Dig.
Fudge.
Great shot. Nice shot.
And it will dig in.
Still good shot, Brett.
No, it's not that long a run back, so it could be really frustrating in a moment, but what a beautiful come around.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Hell of a shot. Should have thrown like that all game.
Whoop. He's eyeing the draw, though, Northern Ontario.
It actually wasn't that much. Like,
no, I know.
It's just where you've been that little bit back all day. Probably feels like you're
still clear by a lot, eh?
Oh, yeah. Once Ryan got on it, he just...
Yeah, he finished it for us.
Brad actually said a little comment before Brett threw that about you might have to give it a little help. In other words, don't be wide. You might have to give it a little soft release, and that worked.
We want to be like T-line? Just right in here. Okay. Anywhere in there.
All about the angle.
Yeah, let's go. Let's make same ice as him. Yeah.
We play the run back, and you probably don't give up more than a 2. You ever breeze this by, and Brad put another one in. A little surprised at that.
Freeze it on, boys.
Yeah.
Same as you've been giving.
Just gonna make him shoot.
Can't be deep here. Short's okay. Like, you know, T-line even. You at least just sit 2. Pretty quick spot.
Just line. Just line.
Skip Stones in this 9th. 5-3, Northern Ontario.
Just line. Switch.
Trying to
Whoa, it's got curl.
get the spot in the semifinal against Ontario. And
We're to it.
Glenn Howard.
No bounce.
Oh,
No bounce. No bounce.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Good shot. Got a boy.
Go there, and he just lobs one here. You're not playing the double.
I don't mind the side one. What do you like?
Side one? Shot. If he goes there and he picks it up.
You'd love to freeze to the one you just played, the one that Brad just threw that corner. It's a little more complicated, but it wouldn't be shot rock, and then Brad could put something else in the rings to sit 2.
How good are they? Look at that. Curling as a team, 95%.
And don't forget the kinds of shots we're talking about, run backs and picks and nice draws like the one just played.
Yeah.
Brad might be smarter if he freezes here, and Northern Ontario comes down and gets rid of everything, including the thrown rock. Then he would have a straight back double, albeit a tricky one, to score his 2.
You could, because if we do that, we're probably getting forced one anyway. I don't think he's missing that pick.
What?
I don't mind that. Because I think
Like this?
Yeah.
You got to play it with probably just board with the in. Get a bit of curl and just hit it at feather high. You know what I mean?
Nose gets it.
If we go here, where do you think he's
board
going?
it'd be- Well, I think he just lobs one up here. Yeah. I don't know if nose gets it. You're hitting that so thin, right? What? You got to be a little high. Yeah, absolutely. You got to probably throw heavy.
If you ever put it here, we might have a triple for 3.
Well, for that matter, Adam, he could just go over here and not even take the chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. What do you like?
I don't mind that.
Whatever you like,
try
Brad.
Okay.
We're going to try the double first as opposed to freeze to the other
I
one.
think I'll get some curl. As good as you make that freeze, he's just going to lock it on. We can't throw the out. We got to cross it. We need it coming in, right?
Okay.
Just kind of stick right there.
I was thinking for roll, but yeah.
Oh, we don't want it to roll.
No, I know. But
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Heavy board?
I think just board. Like we just need to get spring it out a little bit.
I think this is smart.
How difficult is this shot?
Really tough. Like, really tough.
I think that's
I
probably
only remember one
minimal.
rock out that wide, and then Brad's going to take a little weight off of this, so
Probably only throwing heavy board.
it could come up. It's so easy to miss the red one at the back,
Can we?
or jam by hitting this a little high side. Hit it right on that dot, you're going to jam it. The shooter rolls out and the whole end's gone. So
I guess the one benefit of trying it on your first, if it doesn't work, you're getting your single.
yeah, true.
You'd probably think throw it 6-8 feet heavier? Yeah, throw like
He
a
trails
heavier board.
by 2.
Should be
We're
board
playing in the 9th.
That looks like a ton, though. It does.
I mean, to come up to this
But if it catches
with this
double.
turn,
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
almost bang it right on the nose and then straight back.
Yeah, that's the call. Nose hit double. It's just in the spot in the ice that I don't think Brad's quite sure of.
Board.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Walker Casey almost immediately picked him up. Listen to Gallant now calling the line. Get it to the nose. And, oh no.
You're kidding me.
It came up on him, curled maybe a little too much, and just touches his own.
Oh.
Great try.
As soon as it grabbed that pebble. Wow.
That's exactly it. He hit a little bit of pebble out there. He just wasn't sure how close was that.
Oh. That ever moved. Oh. You're kidding me. Okay.
Didn't have enough, boys.
I don't know what we're talking about. Let's just go right
What's
here.
he have?
Okay, let's make sure we get out far enough. Get out further over here?
Yeah. You took there, and that was good.
Like, the only way we leave him a triple is if we're, like...
Well, anywhere in here.
Yeah, anywhere in there.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's
and-
just make sure we cross. Like this, there's no triple there.
I think you want to go to... Yeah. Let's make sure we get out there. You were there before. Let's take that same ice.
Right there. No?
No.
And what's our goal? Like, do we think we're gonna steal?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I like that.
You like that?
It's either that or way over here is what I like.
I'm just thinking if can we put it in a spot that can give them 2 or 3?
Yeah, I think we're overthinking it. I think we go out here.
Yeah, that's fine.
You definitely can put it in a
No
spot.
triple,
You
if
put
we
it
put
in
it
this
there.
spot, you're giving up a possible triple.
Risk of a triple if we go there.
You have to be at the outside of that area.
We'll take a little more.
Could obviously hit the top when Linden roll in. Slightly dangerous if you did something wrong and jammed it.
Brad just threw a draw and has draw weight, so they're going to try and put it on the side 8 foot.
Top 8.
I really do wish some teams would take that Ryan Fry attitude and say, you know, boys, we're overthinking this a little bit. Sometimes teams do tend to want to do that.
Well, I'm not sure there's even a double right now, Linda, because you could probably make the double, but it's not going to jam.
Jam, yeah.
But he could still get a deuce out of it, maybe. So this will take that option away completely if he hits 8 foot.
Top 8. Go for top 8. Easy. Top 8, guys.
Easy.
Not T. Not T.
Oh, man. Yep.
No, 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 no.
Yep.
Go a bit now. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Shot. Good throw,
Another
Brad.
well played in.
Shot,
Nothing
Brad.
left, huh?
No, not a shot.
Well, no, it's good to take your time, man. Lots of time.
I know, but I think we should have gone aggressive there and go right to the top 8.
No, you can give him a triple. If you don't make it good, he gets 3.
Yeah, I like a 4 though. I like a 4. It's a little bit
perfect,
slow.
right?
So drawing against 3. Bite the red.
Had a draw against 3 in the 7th, and it was a little bit tougher. This one, the
Line's
4-foot is
perfect.
more open.
Line's real good.
Brad Gushue, his last.
T-line. Hard, guys. Hard, guys. Hard, guys. T. Line's good. Line's good.
Right in the T. T-line. I don't think you can hurt it, Jeff.
Good job.
Good weight.
Good job.
Newfoundland and Labrador will get a single here in 9. Northern Ontario has the lead. They'll have the last rock coming home.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Thank you for making us Canada's favorite coffee.
Thank you, Canada. For almost 50 years, we've served our premium blend coffee. We make sure every cup is 20-minute fresh and served with a smile. But what really makes our coffee special is you. Because every day, coffee lovers all across Canada choose Tim's over any other. So thank you, Paul, Emmanuel, Julie, Alicia, and the millions who've helped make us Canada's favorite coffee.
If the only thing you really know about your insurance is how much you have to pay for it, you need an insurance broker. Only a professional broker will be on your side, finding you the best insurance, handling every little thing for you, and helping in the event of a claim, so you can sleep easy. Your best insurance is an insurance broker.
Let a Golf Town expert help dial in your adjustable driver. Then it can actually do what it was built to do. For you. Yep, that's the one. Trade up to adjustability. Only at Golf Town.
Are you tired of online dating? Online dating sites can feel like one endless game, filling out profiles and searching through photos. I was tired of dating online, so I called LifeMates to find a real connection.
I was also tired of online dating. I'm busy, and I don't have time to sort through online profiles. LifeMates met with me in person, I told them what I was looking for, and they handled the rest.
LifeMates offers what dating online can't, a personal touch and proven results. Call us or visit us online today. You have nothing to lose and a LifeMate to gain.
See life in the best light, outdoors or in. Transitions lenses automatically filter just the right amount of light so you see everything the way it's meant to be seen, maybe even a little better. Experience life well lit. Ask for Transitions adaptive lenses.
Authentic Transitions lenses are available at Costco.
Hey guys, watch the car! Sorry, ma'am.
It's always the same. Kids. You know, I warned them.
No problem, ma'am. We see this all the time. We'll take care of it.
With our exclusive repair technology and certified technicians, it's no wonder more Canadians choose Speedy Glass.
Wow, good job. You can't even tell.
Well, here we go. It's time for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge. And the secret word is tick So right after the game, go to finalend.ca and enter the secret word TICK for a chance to win a trip for 2 to the 2014 World Junior Curling Championship in Plimms, Switzerland. Interesting. Very appropriate secret word. As we welcome you back, Northern Ontario with the lead 5-4. They also have the last rock.
Keep it over a little bit.
Playing the Yellowstones here in 10.
Actually, just across center.
I think you just split it on this one. Yep.
Okay.
Tick moves it over a little bit.
You don't have to line these up necessarily because it could be moved anyways, and they're hoping it's moved the same amount, and then they are lined up.
A lot cleaner release, Jeff.
I think as far as this game goes, you have to do a little bit of hoping this end if you're Newfoundland and Labrador. You're facing a very good team on the day.
And that's story of the week for Brad. Not that this game's over. You can steal one quite easily, and then the fun begins on an extra end. But 7 straight wins. Then you look down, they lost with an 85% effort, an 85% effort, and an 89% effort. Lost all 3 of those games. And there's similar numbers today, and they're in trouble.
I don't mind it. A little more weight. When you cross it, I think we need a little more weight than that feet. We'll hold this for you.
This is interesting. You can cross this, and if you miss the top one, you could get the back one.
Wait.
Brian Harnden.
Never. Curl. Never.
Never.
Fry, you're going to have to go on that. Go on the red. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's bad. So bad. Jesus. Okay, just draw around it, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Here you go, bud.
So a glimmer of hope. You have 2 guards out in front,
eh?
and actually the red one in the house is shot stone, so there's no kicker for
Get a
your
touch more.
opposition.
I think
Can
you're
I
in
get a touch
here.
more?
Yeah, but
I don't think you need it.
I think in here,
Okay.
Casey, you're out of the big swing. Okay. Just nice with this broom.
For Adam Casey.
Weight's good.
Seemed to be pretty good. Line's good. Your broom down.
Line's good.
4 foot, guys. Make sure it's 4 foot. Yeah, miles of room here.
Walker heads up.
Hard then.
Gallant.
Get a piece of the 4 foot.
Hard. Stay on it. Stay on it. Hard, Brett.
Whoa. Just gonna give him the double here.
Hard, Jeff. Finish it up.
Whoa, it's good.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
Not bad.
Kind of like playing at that. Yeah.
And just a reminder, Sports Center is coming your way immediately
Why
following
though,
our
Brad?
coverage.
I kind of like it.
He's just going to go in again.
Yeah, but then we can play the double peel. At least we'll get second shot. I like the one in the rings.
I think we're second shot now, though, aren't we?
I don't think we are. Let's make this, CJ.
Okay.
You want to try to nose it? Yeah.
A little surprised here. You've got the double peel staring at you, and I think the angle you make the double peel, you might even get into the shot rock. We kind of want to be shot here for whatever reason.
Whoa, it's good.
I think with their ability to move granite, I wouldn't panic about the ones in the house.
Whoa, this time. Roll it.
No.
Clean.
No.
Clean. Whoa. Clean.
No.
Good shot. Shot.
It's been a terrific game for E.J. Harnden, hasn't it?
Oh, incredible, the whole team.
Yeah. Now you make it.
Nice soft weight by EJ. He was all ready to throw the missile and just threw the appropriate weight on the tap.
So we'll see this spot one more time.
A lot more.
Not exactly the same as we said each time, and this stone has been a bit of a problem. See if they can get it into the 4 foot.
Back four. Hard for
Here
line.
it goes now, starting to take off on them. Got to get it by their own stone first. That one right there.
Whoa. Yep.
Nicely done.
Yep.
Look at this thing bend in there. The sit for shot stone back 4. Wow.
It's a lovely shot.
Super stone.
Didn't pick.
Oh, poor Adam. So now the double peel.
One and across the top. Well, there's no doubt they story to my mind is just how well Northern Ontario is playing.
Just overall, but if you look at the only deuces on the board, they came with a thin pick in 3 and a little error by Brad Gushue in 5. The angle freeze didn't work and a deuce again. 99% for Brad Jacobs. A terrific team effort.
The game story brought to you by the Dominion Home, Car, Business Insurance.
A bit, Rick Casey. I think it's good.
A little glimmer is a little brighter for Newfoundland and Labrador with the fact that double peel wasn't made.
Higher the better. Whoa,
hey, we're over for
whoa,
sure.
Jimmy.
Whoa, higher
Line's
is better
gonna be okay.
We're giving him an angle. Whoa. Okay, not bad, Brett. Good
nice rock, Brett.
Left an angle low.
It's fairly thick, eh?
What's that?
It's fairly thick.
Yeah, it is.
This is Ryan's favorite shot, the outturn. Peel weight. The hair off nose.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Ryan Fry.
Yep. Hold that.
1, 2, and oh. He jams it on the stone in the 4-foot. It pops in behind. The Northern Ontario stone.
Bad luck.
Top 8.
That was bad luck.
A little more. Halfway
early,
tight.
Early, a little bit early.
Okay, line's tight.
A little bit early.
Playing the guard.
A little bit early,
Halfway tight.
Whoa.
Easy. Halfway. It's going to over curl a bit.
Whoa.
Playing this
Just clean it till
outturn,
it's
which
tight.
surprised me a little bit to get it in the right spot.
Line should be
Be careful
close.
it doesn't over curl.
Just short of halfway.
Line's
yeah,
good.
maybe a little bit. Whoa. Good shot.
Good rock. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Okay, Skip.
Yeah, okay.
Good shot.
Yeah. Straight peel. Into the yellow or red?
What's that?
Try to get them all.
I'm just trying to run it into the red on the side. Just try and run it into the red on the side there.
Try to run it this way, because if they can get rid of that rock, that's a key rock at this point in time, because if Brad comes down and tries to run the back red one and takes out his own yellow at the top of the 8-foot, it'd be a steal of 2 later in the end. So they don't want that to happen. So they're gonna try to go red here somehow.
Yep. Whoa.
Ryan Fry.
Yep. Hard.
Nose right behind the stone. Angle it back, and he's going to get it.
It's a great shot.
You have to realize how long the distance was between those two rocks. The angle has to be figured out just perfect.
That makes a massive difference. If you took a crack at that back red one and ticked the yellow, out it goes. It's a steal of 2.
Maybe give him half that yellow on the outside. I don't think he'll play that.
See where,
give him half. It'll be risky for him to play it.
It's risky for him to play the intern because we might be able to make it better.
Okay. You like that? Is this enough ice for this rock, Jeff? I think it is. I mean, you're still a little high, right? Yeah. Okay.
By this rock means how much it curls, but it is going to drop shorter than the draws that come all the way in, so the path should be okay.
A little further, halfway.
A little bit.
Line's good. Halfway. Easy. Let it work a bit. Line's good.
Curl a bit.
Same spot as yours. Line's good.
Just halfway.
Gonna have to finish it just a little.
Yep.
Hard. Come on,
Hard, guys, go. Hard. Real hard. Go.
Dragging it for everything it has in it. Wow.
Shot.
Adam Casey and Jeff Walker just never gave up on it.
I like getting
Really now?
Yeah, I like that.
I don't think that's a shot.
Why?
Well, because what if he puts a better
Even
one
normal, Brad, because then I don't think we can touch our yellow.
Get much better
Oh,
than
yeah.
what he had.
Yeah. Normal weight.
Like that, normal?
Yeah.
Ooh, you can't see a lot of this thing. And he hit his own yellow. That's the danger.
I was just thinking that if you peeled the guard, fine. If you tick the yellow and allow another red in there, whoa.
It's not going to be far away from that yellow, Lyndon, to make the red.
Like if we tick off, then we won't have a shot.
There
if
you go.
Peel.
Well, if we tick the guard.
Well, no. If you just get by the guard and pick ours off, then we're going to give up 2 potentially.
Yeah.
If we peel, he's probably going to give us the same shot for the win. Without any trouble, right?
Absolutely.
And then if it overcurls, you have the tap. Out. So I don't like this at all.
E.J. Harnden, who played the 3rd position, has the year of the skipper, Brad Jacobs. Timeout been called by Northern Ontario.
Peel the guard, you're going to have this on the last one.
Remind you of the game
peel
earlier?
The guard, Ruby playing this.
Yeah,
Just
no
don't
kidding.
Do that, right?
No, he won't, Ryan.
Probably lose.
He's got to put it here again.
And play it over here.
And then we have the tap for one.
Okay, if you like it, I'm fine.
I like that. Yeah. Okay. If it's any
He could
over,
sock
we have
that
the
in
tap
even
for
better.
one.
You can see a good part of it right now, but he could.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tom, we pick our own out. We're giving up.
I know
2.
exactly.
And it's game over.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
I'd
play this.
play like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tom Coulterman has been coaching for some 37 years. It's his 4th Brier as the coach of Brad Jacobs.
You want to be thinking about shots to win, but you have to bring in the smarts, and that is you don't want to give them
he might be
a
able to
good
make
chance by making a
zigzag
bad
double.
call.
I mean, I don't think you want to be too deep, do you?
Play it. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Dear.
Clean.
And timeout is being called by Newfoundland Labrador.
Wow.
That's real bad.
I didn't think so either.
Maybe an inch, probably there. Just here.
So that's the thinking time. And
Corner over a minute.
so they've taken that 90 seconds while Newfoundland, Northern Ontario was having their timeout. Brad Gushue was also back at the coach's stand and talking with his coach, Peter Gallant. So this has all been predetermined here.
They got a little fortunate with that red guard not moving very far. It's an obvious choice now.
Just a little past that red one.
Okay.
Boy, if that ever made it by, it would have hit the yellow, I'm sure. And Brad would be looping a second one in here and a chance to steal a deuce.
Yeah. Is that still our timeout?
Good news about playing the tick,
That's
even
still
though
our
the
timeout?
peel, even though they didn't make it. There's no risk now.
How much time do we have? Okay.
So they're still in their 90 seconds.
Just wondering, like, if I think we need to be fairly tight, because if we're here, we might just have that little hack waiter, right? Yeah. I think we probably need to be in this neighborhood.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if we want to be a biter.
I don't think you want to be too tight. I think he runs. He's gonna be a lot more comfortable playing a run than a half.
Yeah, he might just hammer it this way with no risk.
That's
right?
insane. I think he's gonna be a lot more comfortable playing that peel.
Okay.
Yeah, I think right where your broom is
right
there
where
is
Jeff's
good.
broom is.
Because then if he runs it and
He could miss.
hits it a little wrong, it might give us 2.
The run's risky.
Okay, he's gonna have a shot, I think.
He's gonna have a shot.
The only way is if we go right in and corner froze it.
Yeah, I don't like.
I like this spread. It's in a pretty good spot.
He's gonna have a tap if we do that, isn't he?
No, not
Yep.
if we make a
With
good
the guard wire, it didn't really change anything.
No.
That guard that
3
Brad
feet short.
scared sideways there is just over enough that yellow raise can be made with either turn, and that's massive.
What do you think about his idea, though?
Yeah.
The stone he was talking about corner freezing to is the Northern Ontario stone on the center line in the 8-foot. Would you think something like that just to give it a bit of a staggered protection?
Yeah, I guess if you staggered it perfect, you're fine, but that's almost impossible because you see half that yellow. Brad Jacobs can slash it in there.
Okay.
Whoa!
Where?
Just overcurling a bit. Just short of your broom. Whoa! Overcurling! Short of your broom.
It's got to stop. It's got to stop.
It's a tie, Brad.
Whoa!
Whoa, off.
Sit.
Just finished up a little too much.
They did leave a port.
We never got it there. Didn't get all the way out yet.
No, but if we could have placed the top 12 right there,
He leads by 1. Has to make it go away.
Yep.
And will try to come through the hole.
Same as me. I was just a good hack. Yeah.
Brad Gushue just turned and walked away.
You know how straight it is here.
So final stone here in 10. Trying to come through the hole.
Gotta go. Hard, guys!
Raise to advance to the semifinal. The Harnden brothers. Brian, EJ, got to come through the hole, boys. Get it through the hole, boys. No, he's going to crash out in front. Newfoundland and Labrador
Look at that guy with that flag.
will pick up the steal.
Hey. Really?
I shouldn't have.
We're going to go one more on a Saturday night at the Tim Hortons Brier.
Once again, every sip of your favorite coffee gets you closer to spectacular prizes with the return of Roll Up the Rim to Win. Like one of 1,000 Napoleon Gourmet Grills, one of $105,000 MasterCard prepaid cards, one of millions of coffee and food prizes, or one of 40 all-new Toyota RAV4s. It's the coffee you love and the cup you love to roll.
1 year into her curling career, Mary Dobbin made the shot of her life, only to lose by 1. But since then, she learned how to hang the points on the curling club scoreboard and finally bought some real curling shoes. This spring, she raised money for charity and met her curling hero on the same day. For her efforts, she was voted into the Hall of Fame. Well, a Hall of Fame. Yes, Mary Bullseye Dobbin has had quite a year, and it all started with a click.
Before we got double miles with a Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me.
But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with the Aspire Travel World MasterCard?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
If you think all batteries are the same, consider this. When the unexpected happens, there's one brand of battery more emergency workers trust in their mag lights. Duracell. One reason? Duralock Power Preserve. It locks in power for up to 10 years in storage, guaranteed. So whether it's 10 years of life's sunny days or the occasional stormy one, trust goes a long way. Duracell with Duralock. Trusted everywhere.
All right, lads. I'll give you Blackbeard's honest opinion. I thought myself the deadliest pirate of these seas, until I came upon a man who calls himself Captain Edward Kenway. By the time his ship pulls into port, he's already taken everything from you. Aye, if it's fortune and infamy you seek, look no further. He's your man. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Product not yet rated. Free poster with pre-order.
With Tim Hortons $1.99 breakfast time choices, you can't help but feel good. Like the ham and egg breakfast wrap, chock full of Bill, you know a good price when you see one. Or yogurt and berries, fresh with 100% smart choice, Cindy. Or try mixed berry oatmeal made with, Julie knows the score, and strawberry banana fruit smoothie. A blend of well-done Jane and Mark, you feel proud, smart, and proud. And for only $1.99 each every day, and all under 300 calories, you can't help but feel good.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG, by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort. And by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Isn't this interesting? In a game that you think is totally controlled by Northern Ontario in 10, the steal of 1 by Newfoundland and Labrador ties it at 5, and so here we go to the extra. The first stone has been played out in front. by Newfoundland Labrador lead Jeff Walker, Northern Ontario's Ryan Hart.
Yep. Hard line. Really hard line. Hard line.
They played the tick and 10, but the call was for the come around.
All the way
This one's
hard.
really going.
Straight up hard. Go. Straight up hard. Go.
Just touches it, barely moves it, and then the
Just over.
shooter will sit in front of the house.
Not too much less.
Big curl on that out-turn side. They had lots of ice there, unless it was well narrow. But the speed wasn't far off, but they got it by.
Weight's good.
Don't go yet. Looks like plenty. Better get the line. You don't need to.
There's the tricky combination. The first guard being a little deeper. This one has to be the one near the hog line.
Sit.
This is deeper also.
Dig.
Lock it. Try to line it up. Lock
We're
it
not
up.
quite to it.
Want to cross, don't we?
Hit. No.
Oh,
That's not good.
Okay, Jeff. All right, just make the next come around and guard for Elijah.
Now, Linda, you could peel your own here. Maybe they feel that's a rock that's usable.
I think I'd get rid of it.
Yeah, I would too, because you've got a double peel. It's a missable,
Weight
really.
only. Heavy. No, weight's good. Weight only. Weight only. Weight only still. Lots of line. Let it curl if you can. No. Wait. No, can't.
That one's a little deep.
Oh boy. Anything short there. How does Brad get in?
Yeah, just bump it on the nose or a little inside.
Okay.
There you go.
You go to play that double peel, it's onto that yellow too. Wonder where it's going after that.
Adam Casey.
Pick.
Oh,
Pick
no.
Again.
Don't want it. Whoa.
Gotta
Oh,
be
he should have
kidding
thrown
me.
a guard.
It's like hack.
Shouldn't have shoved this.
Oh, dear. He thought something was under it and gave it extra speed, and it's going to go through.
Oh my goodness.
It's by, Jeff. It's by.
Let's go, AJ. Take your time.
Has to be a pit or something on that stone, Linda. Wow.
You never know quite what to do, but you have to wonder if he hadn't given it the extra speed, if it would at least have ended up somewhere in the field of play.
No.
Where's that second red going?
Bang. And it'll catch the Northern Ontario stone, spill it in, but there is now that corner left out in front, covering the 8 foot.
As good as I can do.
Corner wouldn't have been there if he hit the yellow earlier, but still it's out of the play of the 4 foot at least.
Anything is high. Make sure.
You just gotta get it over, Jeff.
Hard. Help. Hard. Go.
So the cry of help has gone out. Here comes Gushue and Gallant and Walker, everybody now just trying to drag this. Get it over, fellas. Come on, get it over. Oh, boy. It's one pick, one hog. Not a good extra for Adam Casey.
You feel for Adam, you know, he said, I don't know how many picks in this game, and it has to shake the confidence.
Clean.
99% for EJ, and another peel.
Right here.
Okay. Take.
Okay.
Stalled it a bit.
Yeah. Halfway.
Hard. Make it tight. Looks
Weight's
okay.
okay.
Roof.
Good weight.
Let it curl a bit. Yep. Hard, guys. Come on. A little more. Hard. Good. Okay. Shot.
Good shot, Brett.
Creates a bit of an angle here, and you don't want to jam it on that shot rock. Ryan has tipped this less than half.
Yep. Whoa, clean. Yep. Hard. Clean.
Oh, and just by avoids the jam.
Over just a half rock or so.
Same weight's good.
Brad moving the guard around, which is a good idea, trying to get a mistake.
Composure of this team's amazing because they've had a lot of bad things happen here in the last little while.
Weight similar.
Okay, nice and tight.
All there, line's really good.
Yeah, we're close to that.
Line's really
Whatever
good.
happens, you sort of hope that you do see them back because they make a great unit and
right in the broom, Debbie.
tremendous recovery from these problems today.
Easy. Yep. Oh, that's good. Good.
Nice shot, Brett.
As mentioned, these
Yeah, good throws.
Brett is a business student. Adam is engineering, and their graduations are coming up. And they may have to leave Newfoundland and Labrador.
Clean.
I don't think Brad Jacobs would have been worried if it had hit the shot rock.
No, not at all.
We've seen Brad Gushue glue a few on.
Yeah, and you drew basically right to that spot.
Yeah, but no, that was the 7th, I think. Was it? Yeah, but we were out here, right?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. Unless you like the other turn. I mean, I think you've been throwing this way a couple times.
It's a nicer path, I think.
I like this.
I don't mind a little less. Yeah.
Might be straighter now.
Might just be a little, yeah. All right, boys.
Blew it up.
Right on. Best freeze now we made all year.
I think so. Hope we blast and hit the back. And
If anything, we want to get a low on it, right? Yeah.
I would say.
What do you think of the ice, Jeff? That's pretty good.
Maybe, well, you threw one out here earlier.
Yeah, and this is a little bit less than what I threw now. I'm just wondering, is it going to be straight, a little bit straighter, but
I think it looks pretty good.
Okay.
Should slide a little better. I like the same weight you threw the draw.
Skip Stones. Brad Gushue.
Top 4.
Little, are we good?
Right down on top.
Line's good. Out here.
Line's a little tight.
Yep.
Whoa,
It's curling.
line's pretty good. Yep.
Hey, line only.
Weight's
Okay.
good.
Line's good. Line only.
Whoa, line's good.
Line's good.
Freeze it. Lock it.
We know when you said,
Line's great.
both of you, these freezes
Don't
have
wait.
to be right to the nose.
Whoa. Lock it on.
Kind of like that.
Kind of like that. Wow. Goodness.
Great shot. Okay. Good throw.
Great shot, Brad.
Just a tiny tap.
That little separation means that much, does it?
Yeah, but with this guy throwing, yeah, absolutely. But it's still a spectacular curling shot.
You just think you had your guards disappear because of a pick and a hog, and still tries to put the perfect freeze in place. Beautifully done.
Looks like there's a slight angle favoring Brad Gushue. It's on the inside. This might be a little trickier than it looks. Less than half with a lot of weight.
Brad Jacobs.
Hard! Straight up. Hard!
Taking it all the way.
Go hard!
The Harnden brothers taking it all the way.
Good shot.
Oh, and they'll squeeze it over. Literally squeezed it to the edge of the 8th.
Again, there's a lot of stones with running bands that are worn. That would never move out of the 4-foot. He gives himself some space for his last one.
Well, the red one is shot, so now it's up to Brad Gushue and his team to decide what they want Brad Jacobs to play on his last.
You like that?
I like that. All time.
What's that?
I like there.
I think that's the spot.
Yeah. Get a piece of the 4. You could probably even get halfway. It's probably not bad. I don't think, even if we're splitting the 4-foot, I can't see him hitting it.
Do you think that deep or right here? Just ahead.
Either one, really. Maybe just here.
Yeah.
If we go here, he might hit it. He might just play like a quiet hack.
Yeah.
Here.
What do you want him to do?
Yeah, that is our timeout.
Timeout.
I want him to miss.
That is our timeout.
I don't know how to make him do that.
Oh.
It is our
The other option is to go right where Adam's broom is, but
I like this.
I don't think we're changing his draw. Like
no, and yeah, I
here,
like
but
there.
then it's an easier draw. Maybe here.
That looks good, Brad. Somewhere in that
this
area.
neighborhood.
The boys kept saying time.
Guys, good.
Yep. Okay, you got it.
So important that freeze managed. It was so good. Brad Jacobs couldn't get it in for shot rock. This would be a much easier situation.
Can I get away with the same? A little slower. No, I don't think you can.
Because it's shot rock, it changes all the rules.
You can't get it there? You threw a 97 on the last.
So they want to put it in the 8-foot near the 4-foot, so Brad has to think about draw versus hit. They'd like him to draw and make it as tough as they can.
Okay. I'll try and give you a couple feet more.
Okay.
That's a little more than I wanted.
A little early if you can.
Should be there.
All yours.
No need to.
Where's
good? T line, boys.
Line's
T
good.
line.
T on its own.
Yep.
T line.
Yep. Hurt.
T line.
All yours.
Line's perfect. Good. T line.
Walker and Casey
T line.
for the last time tonight.
Whoa. That's good.
Whoa.
We'll take it down full 8 just in front of the T line.
Real slow.
And it will be draw time for Brad Jacobs. 97% so far on his draws this evening.
Nose hit would do it. It's just whatever preference you have. You're sitting at home. What would you do? It depends on the surface, obviously. It's still great draw ice. Still great hitting ice. Brad has 2 choices.
Facing a couple.
Line's good.
Needs a bite of the red. Brad Jacobs.
Line's good.
Ryan Harnden. E.J. Harnden. 4-foot. As the crowd starts to respond, 4-foot. Durant trying to drag it. It'll hold on to the back edge. Northern Ontario will score 1 here in the extra for the 6-5 win. And so fist pumps all around and disappointment for Newfoundland and Labrador's Brad Gushue, as he will now play for the bronze medal. And Northern Ontario will move on to the semi. And it won't be long till they're back on the ice here at Rexall Place. We'll have it for you Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Make a note, the clocks go ahead. Spring forward time. Glenn Howard, he leads by 2, looking to put himself into the championship final. Got to get it by their own. Top edge, no! Oh!
This is such an easy shot, it's hard.
Full 12, and listen to the crowd. We wondered now with Alberta out of this. The one Western team left. Here comes John Meade. Reed Carruthers. Mark Nichols. Did he pull the string? Will Ontario still get a chance? No, they will not. So it's Glenn Howard, Ontario, Brad Jacobs, Northern Ontario, and they will meet in the semifinals Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, with the winner moving on to play Manitoba for this year's Brier Championship. Brad Gushue, who started this year's Brier with 7 straight wins, will now play for a bronze, while Brad Jacobs will look ahead to a showdown with Ontario and Glenn Howard. What a day it's been. What a performance by the team from the Sioux Curlers Association. So till we talk with you again on 'Sunday, thank you for joining us. The Tim Hortons Brier is on Canada's sports leader, TSN. Sports Center is next.
You want nothing to do with the hockey players. Looks like a scene from Slapshot now.
This is Sports Center.
3 years in the making. Sid shines in his